Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, October 21st. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 86. In hour one of today's show, we'll talk about LSU's injury to their starting left tackle, some Saints injury news as well, and we'll recap Monday Night Football. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Terrifying and terrible.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Nah, still no yos. Still not feeling it.
Come on.
Still not feeling it. Maybe tomorrow. I thought about it. Nope. No. No more.
Well, we're not going to do the
tomorrow.
nose, though.
What's that?
Don't do the nose, though.
No,
Just
no,
no yo.
not the nose.
Yo's tomorrow?
Yos tomorrow.
After we get past the real hump day?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not going to bring it down here on a Tuesday. It's our favorite day of the week almost, outside of Friday.
Hey, we're 10 days away from Halloween.
Is it 2025 again?
It's 2025. Also 62 degrees.
Oh, there you go. All right. That dog will
Yeah,
hunt.
Taylor just told us.
We weren't listening. Nah. We were talking
Well,
about cards.
also gave the high. I didn't know the current.
What's the high?
87 today.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
We're in that time of the year where you wear a jacket in the morning,
Yeah.
sweating your you-know-what off by the afternoon.
Mhm.
It's all right.
I know.
At least we get to wear the jackets in the morning.
We are nearing the Han Solo season for women.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. The black vest, white shirt, jeans, and
Yeah.
tall
Riding
boots.
boots.
Oh, now,
Riding
let
boots, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
me tell you,
Like the brown leather ones.
Yeah.
a Patagonia hates to see the Baton Rouge dads coming.
Oh my.
Hates to see it.
I can't
And
wait.
Flynn's one of them.
I'm definitely one. I don't
He's
own a
Lulu.
Patagonia.
He's Lululemon.
Okay. You're a
Yeah,
vest
I
guy.
got a J. Crew, couple J. Crews, and a couple Lulus.
J. Crew still a thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. You get it. All right.
Yeah.
Really?
All right. Walker.
No, it's not. J. Crew's
Yeah,
not really a
I think-
store.
There's one in Town Center.
Okay.
I think there's one in Perkins
There's one in town?
Row.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I think there at least
I
used
mean-
to be one in Perkins Row.
I'm not hating. I just
I'm an
really didn't know
online
it was
guy.
still a thing.
Actually,
You're an online
I'm
guy?
I'm not. Lacey actually is an online gal and pushes the buttons for me.
All right.
Yeah.
How close were you to wearing a vest today?
I wasn't because the first thing I put on was shorts, and I was like, I'm not gonna go vest with shorts. I gotta go. I forgot to do my pant shopping this summer, where you find the deals. I'm out of pants. I've been wearing the same like joggers and pants for about 4 to 5 years now.
Yeah.
They started failing me last year.
I did one of those subscription services because of the same deal.
Jogger subscription?
Fabletics.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So the whole family, we
I tried
we share
those.
it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the pant.
We share it. Okay. That's okay. You would have new pants. That's what I have on today. Yeah. Joggers.
Feel good?
Joggers.
Joggers.
Yeah, if you'd have showed up here with some shorts and a vest on, I'd ask you to kindly leave. That'd have been a step
Sorry.
too
I
far.
got these poncho hoodies,
Oh, yeah, I got my poncho on, too.
which
T-shirts.
is good in summer and fall.
It is.
But I got the shorts on. Let my legs breathe a little bit.
Why's that?
Well,
Why?
it is still a high of 87
That's
today.
true. That's very fair.
Like Taylor told us.
Yeah, we definitely listening to that. Did y'all watch either Monday night game? Yeah, two.
I watched
I
both.
did not make it all the way. You made it to the end of the second one?
I did. Why not?
Well, I wonder why you're sleepy.
That's kind of like my bedtime. Midnight's about my bedtime.
Started at
every night.
9. Oh, my God.
I just love
Good
football.
for you. Yeah, wasn't the best football.
Let me tell you something. C.J. Stroud, not that good at football right now.
No, he's not.
He's like what a fall from
I think
grace.
he was under 50% last night.
A fall from grace. He was like
Let's see.
the next thing, the next big thing.
23 of 49.
And was not fluky his rookie year. It wasn't fluky. It wasn't an accident. Like, how did he have such a regression? Like, what is happening within their offense with their offensive coordinator? Like, what is happening in Houston right now? Like, he is playing objectively bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close.
He's seeing some ghosts.
My
out
God.
there.
He's seeing some ghosts, and then when he sees humans, he can't hit them.
I was watching last night, and he had one where he had I think they ran like a go out of the slot and a slant behind it, and it was there, and he went to rip it, and then just didn't do it. Just didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was like, and then took a sack. I think he took a sack, maybe threw it away. Either way.
And made a bunch of throws where he should have been seeing ghosts because it was like right to the other team.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's playing really bad, and like if you would have told me 3 years ago that Sam Darnold would be like the 30 times the quarterback he is in 2025.
It's 2025.
Yep, 2025.
Still there.
Sam Darnold's good, man. Going to be some shakeups in that QB power rankings this week.
I tell you what, the Seahawks in the entire West outside of the Cardinals,
Yeah.
real good, 5-2. The Rams right now look like they have what it takes to win the whole thing.
The Rams?
Yeah, because you got the
Let me
Rams, the
tell you.
Niners, and the Seahawks all at 5-2.
Yeah, if you the Seahawks could easily make a run. They are good. Their defense is flying around. They may like CJ did not play good, but their defense was flying around. Their offense is good. JSN is awesome. Charbonnet, awesome. Sam Darnold playing maybe not an MVP caliber just yet in this season, but wait till the end of the season. Like, that guy's playing really good football. Hey, how about Minnesota? What are you thinking right now?
What do you mean?
You're
You got
sitting
Carson
there
Wentz.
with Carson Wentz. You have a second-year quarterback that's had one good quarter and then got injured. And you let go probably two guys that are going to be at the top of the MVP conversation in the same year. You let Sam Darnold go and Danny Dimes go?
Yeah.
How about that? On the same team last year.
Yeah. It's not great. I mean, unfortunately, and you know how this works, when you have a J.J. McCarthy, you drafted him in the first round.
Sure.
Like, he was always going to be the guy. Like, I wonder, though, if we had some old True Serum and Kevin O'Connell, we're like, hey, bud, which one would you have kept? Probably would not have been J.J., huh? And I think he'd tell us, hey, would have kept Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have, got rid of him, but
No, but you would have had Sam Darnold.
and nobody could have foreseen Danny Dimes, Indiana Jones, the risey. But people forget that he was on that team last year.
Yeah.
He was on the
Yeah.
He was on
When
the
he got
Vikings.
released, that's what he signed with.
Ooh. Yeah, neither one of those teams, if you told me that any of those West Coast NFC teams make it to the Super Bowl, I wouldn't be shocked. Like the Niners, are they ever going to lose again? They get everybody injured.
I know.
And they bring Mac Jones in, who I believe is 4-1 now as the starter there.
Yeah.
Didn't they beat the Rams with Mac Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they beat the Rams with Mac Jones.
And I know you – I think I know you hate this. But, Sunday Night Football where you say your name and school and has, the PFF grade,
Right.
7th guard out of 64, whatever. The 49ers have so many people banged up, their entire defense. They had, 2 guys that had that because there wasn't grades and there wasn't enough data on, 7 of their starters to have, ranked blah, blah, blah out of this. And they said their name, and I feel like I know the NFL pretty well. And certainly, being in the card business, even if you, don't know the player and maybe what his skill set is, you've seen his name.
Yeah, you've seen it.
I couldn't find him on a milk carton. Didn't know half of them.
Yeah, you might have gotten sad when you pulled that card, but you've seen it. Stuck in your memory.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Theo Johnson's
David
of the
Johnson.
world.
Hey, that guy's kind of balling this year.
He's playing pretty well.
His
Got a lot of his cards.
cards might be worth multiple dollars now.
Sanat, Ben
Oh,
Sanat.
no, that guy's terrible.
Yeah, got a lot of his cards.
I don't know if he's terrible or not. but I hate him.
Luke McCaffrey.
Luke McCaffrey.
A ton of Luke McCaffrey.
Dallas Turner.
Oh, ton of Dallas Turner. First round pick, but not real good.
In the card game.
Not real good. All right, so that was last night. Seahawks
Well, who was the first game? Oh,
take down the Texans, and then the Lions, and Kelvin Shepherd
Mm.
put the clamps on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I sure did.
The Tampa Bay Tays.
Yeah, let me tell you, I'm assuming it's
Every one of
so-called-
our teams, by the way, lost this week. Every one of them. Everybody, except, Green Bay won.
Green Bay won, bud.
Green Bay won. They came back. That's
We
right.
beat Arizona Cardinals and their backup quarterback.
That's right. Jacoby Brissett. They came back. You're right.
Brissett, dude. I mean, he's so much better than Kyler Murray.
He's playing better than
He
him this
played
year,
really
honestly.
good. Yeah, that was great. Let me tell you, Ford Field is a hard. I'm assuming it's still called Ford Field.
Even if it's not, it's what it's going to be for us.
for us, it's Ford Field. It's a hard place to play. I don't
Very-
care how good our Green Bay team was.
Yeah.
It was always
Unique
difficult.
building. It's like a warehouse.
Yeah, and it's loud.
Yeah.
And they love it. They love their
Yeah,
Lions,
it's a
and
good spot.
especially in prime time, just like every other stadium in the world. Prime time, they're a little juiced up, but that
Yeah.
field, it's a challenging place to play. I played a game there. I started a game on Thanksgiving, and it was the worst experience of my life as a NFL quarterback. We scored like 6 points or something.
We got the hell beat out of us there, too. I mean, it started spiraling, and Matthew Stafford and Megatron just kept
Yeah, they just kept
deep
going.
shot after
He just
deep
kept going.
shot.
I don't get it. So yeah, they go and they absolutely throttle the Buccaneers. And let's also give credit to somebody that a lot of Saints fans probably do not like. Let's take our hats off to what could be a career for Mike Evans after. I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like it didn't seem very good. The injury. Did
So
y'all
it was,
see
it
it?
was
Yeah, it looked
probably a
horrible.
concussion with the collarbone. Like,
Yeah.
Broke
Because- so I'm
clavicles,
listening-
I think, was he?
Yeah.
what he had
Yeah, but
there?
he was knocked out.
Yeah,
he
he
was.
was.
He
That
was
was-
knocked out on. It was
So-
scary. For a
It
little
looked
bit.
bad, yeah.
I had to do AFR, so I was driving home, and it was on the radio. And they were like, oh, deep ball caught, dropped by Mike Evans. I'm like, Mike Evans didn't normally drop balls.
Yep.
And then, like, on the broadcast, they're trying to figure out how he dropped it. They're like, oh, he's down. They're like, I think he's out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I don't know
And
how
then-
Aikman and Buck didn't put it. They couldn't connect the dots that he was knocked out.
Right.
Like he
It's
because he made a
certainly
great
as many
catch.
concussions as Troy had. And I'm not trying to be funny.
They
Like,
carted him off.
Troy had a
They
ton.
carted him off the field.
He couldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't like move for a second. So like unbelievable. He actually caught it. Unbelievable catch. Then when he got knocked out, you just see his arms kind of go
Yeah.
limp, and he
Dropped
drops
it to the
it.
ground.
And like even the sideline reporter was like, he is in excruciating pain right now. Like we're talking about one of the toughest dudes in the NFL for a long time. The guy's, I think he had either 10 or 11 1,000-yard seasons tied with Jerry
Straight.
Rice.
I think it was,
straight.
I think it was actually 12.
He had 12, or he was going for
This will be the
12.
first year he doesn't have it since he's been in the league.
So, man, what a career! I don't know if it's the end of the road for him, but it seems like it could be.
Yeah.
Just because he seems like he's in a pretty content place, but man, pouring out for a future Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure.
An incredible player. I know he was a rival of the Saints, and a lot of our listeners have probably yelled at him and cursed at him, but we got to respect the game, buddy.
11.
Got to respect the game.
All right, before we take a break and get back into the womp LSU
we don't need to do that.
situation,
It's Tuesday, man. Vibes are up.
Jameer Gibbs, best running back in the NFL.
Yep.
It's close. Him or
What-
Bijan.
Bijan, I was about to say, what
Man,
about
I think
Bijan?
I think
He's
I would
good.
take
After
Gibbs.
last night,
Last
after
night,
some
that
like,
long
the
run was
speed of
insane.
Gibbs. Did
With
y'all see on the
22 miles
broadcast?
per
Yeah.
hour, I think Jason Kelsey said he hit.
Oof. I mean, he
That's
is
the point
so
I was about to
good.
bring up. The fastest time in 3 years.
Yeah.
On that 78-yard touchdown run.
I guess
Plus he had 82 yards
I think
receiving.
before that, the fastest of the year was Rashid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think on that long
Yeah.
ball that
Yeah.
Rattler
What
Yeah,
did.
was
that
he,
was the-
21?
21.6.
21 some change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jameer Gibbs is incredible.
He was incredible.
And everybody, man, when they
still-
drafted him, everybody's like, "What?"
Well, they let go the cat
DeAndre
from
Swift.
Swift,
Yeah.
who just torched the Saints for
Yeah.
1 billion yards per carry.
Yeah.
When you get rid of that guy, and he was good for the Lions, you get rid of
Yeah.
him for Jameer.
Because he was top 15, right?
Yeah,
Like
him
12?
and Bijan both went top
Yeah.
15, two backs, the same class. But they line him up a receiver like he does everything
Yeah.
for that team.
Well, David Montgomery would be the premier back in 28 of the teams in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah, he would.
I mean, Man, not in Indianapolis, not in Atlanta, not in Detroit, but he's probably starting most other places as the premier back.
He's starting for the Saints. He's starting for the Chargers. Him and Josh Jacobs would split time in Green Bay probably. Gotta give Josh Jacobs a lot of love. But to your point, like 25 teams right now. And you've got him as your like secondary, get 12 carries a game, maybe
a safe play,
4-minute offense type guy.
Right.
Short yardage. So, all right, that was football that didn't involve us yelling at the Tigers or our Saints. But guess what? We get to do that here when we come back,
fun.
and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB Tuesday morning.
Yeah, nailed that.
Pat yourself on the back.
Swish.
I want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's.
Oh, I like that place.
We'll be there Friday, Football Friday. Go to rouses.com, see which location is nearest you. Always check out the weekly ads they've got on the website. And it is a tailgating weekend here in Baton Rouge. So when you get ready to go, tailgating packages always available. Everything you need, honestly, is available there at Rouse's. And again, come hang out with us on a Football Friday. The breakfast bar will be going. We'll be hanging out. You come hang out with us. Go to rouses.com.
I'll be eating some bacon at the commercial breaks for sure. For show.
You can also pick up your My High to make sure you're hydrated for the weekend.
If you're into that type of like perfect hydration situation. If you're into that sort of thing.
All right, I'm going to stop this now. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
Oop.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, G-E-A-U-X, FlowIV.com. 225-953-8150 is the number. Call, schedule your appointment today. Go ahead and make sure you're ready to go for the weekend. They got membership packages as well on the website, GoFlowIV.com.
That's right. Actually, I think I'm going to go there today. You know why? Because we got a little weather change. When that happens, you know, you start getting the tissue out. You have to blow your nose a little bit. You got a little extra texture with your cough. So you got to get right. You got to get those vitamins. So intravenous, get an IV. If you've ever been curious about it, you can go and get vitamin C, vitamin D, B12s, all that stuff straight to the veins. Work immediately. Go check them out. GoFlow IV Spa.
All right, let's throw it to Tate. A little update, some injury news and nuggets there for LSU football.
Yeah, you saw the injury to Tyree Adams last week in the loss to Vanderbilt really early into the game. Looks like he is out against Texas A&M and could actually miss multiple games is the latest report. So a little bit more serious than we initially thought. Brian Kelly did, however, say it will be DJ Chester over there. He's our most experienced guy. He said we'll give Carius Kern some reps, but we'll see how it goes through the week. Right now we feel like Chester gives us our best 5.
All right. Block him up.
So,
how is Texas A&M's front 7?
I mean, they're
2 good ends.
They're good. Now, last year, I thought they were one of the best in the country. I don't think they're quite to that level, but no, I mean, we're not going to come here and tell you they're not good because they are. DJ struggled last week at left tackle. I mean, graded out 37.6 pass blocking grade, and it showed on tape. Overall grade less than 50. I do think that's an issue when the guy who was your starting center last year, who's now your backup center this year, which that in itself started on an offensive line with 4 guys that got drafted. He was the only other one, and now he's not starting. He's also like your swing guard and your swing tackle. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't great. And in fact, it was objectively really bad last week. And so, like, that's what you're rolling out there. Like, I'm not there every day. I'm not at practice. And so if you've got a freshman that is a tackle and you're like, he's just not ready right now. Okay. But you should have somebody ready.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to because how many games do you go into and the first 5 you throw out there for play 1 are the only 5 offensive linemen that you play throughout the game? I don't think very rarely does it happen. I mean, there might be a equipment malfunction. A guy's got to blow out on a cleat or something. Like, there's things that happen throughout the game where guys you always have to have a 6th and 7th, like you said, a swing guy that goes and can play any position. And offensive line coach and offensive coaches, they have a plan. They're like, all right, if the left guard goes down, who's going where? If the right guard goes down, who's going where? So they play out all these situations. And I trust that we're putting the guys that they feel are the best at the position with what is available. But let's not think here. Let's not sit here and like think that we've had like the best left tackle play in the world this season. Is there still going to be a drop off? Sure, there's always a drop off from a starter to a backup, especially if that backup is not real comfortable and hasn't played a ton of left tackle in his life. Like you said, he was the center last year. So the difference between playing center and left tackle is gigantic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's huge. It's not the same position. Yeah, it's only offensive line. You got to block people, but it's not the same position. There's different technique. There's different stances. There's different everything. Yeah. So it's not the same. So of course he's going to struggle getting thrown in there in the middle of the game, but at least like give him a week to prepare. Sure. But look, weak parts and weak points in an offensive line can be masked. They can be helped. They can be fixed. I think Brian Kelly alluded to it yesterday in his press conference. You got to chip, you got to thump, you got to slide. Let's not put him on an island a lot. Let's slide out with him. There's things that you can do to mask deficiencies, but I would much rather him have a whole week to prep, to work on his footwork, to work on his kick step from the left side. Sure. He's mostly been working backup quarterback and probably guard. Then you get thrown in at left tackle. It's a tough situation.
Yeah, I guess my whole point is not having a left tackle that's not your backup center ready to go.
Yeah.
Because even in the NFL, you have a swing interior guy and you have a swing tackle guy.
Sure.
It's two different people. Mm-hmm. Never in your career in the NFL was the backup Packer center going to go out there to left tackle.
No, but a lot of times there would be, like, if your left tackle got hurt, maybe you move I saw my right guard would get a left tackle.
Yeah, we'd move guard.
We'd have a swing guard that would come in, the backup guard would come in. It just, every rotation is different. Sometimes when a center goes down, your left guard has to go into center, and then your backup tackle has to come in and play left guard. Like, you have to play. That's why there's some offensive linemen in the NFL that play years and years and years because they can play all positions. They can go in and play guard. And so they're a sixth or seventh guy on every team. Now they end up getting 600, 700 snaps in the season. Mm-hmm. They play a ton.
Yeah.
But they're the swing guy, and they can play every position and be semi-comfortable at it. Now, I don't know if that's what we have with DJ Chester. We'll see. We'll see with a week of work, and I'm sure he's sitting there and getting extra work in before practice, after practice on that left foot back, kick step, slide step, whatever you want to call it. It's not a great situation. Anytime you get anybody hurt, anybody on the offensive line hurt. But it's not like we're going from the best in the country to now a backup center. It's like you had some issues. You had the good, the bad with our left tackle play so far. But there's things you can do from a play design standpoint to certainly help it out.
Okay, do you have the faith that those things will get done? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't right now.
Well, I want to.
Exactly.
I want to really bad.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah. And I'm never in favor of the answer being, hey, we'll put a tight end over there towards his side. I just look. You can chip.
You can do
I'm
that
not saying
some.
you can't.
Yeah, you can do that
You some, but it can't be like what you think the fix is going to be, because then you're changing the offense. You're changing some of the schematics of what you're doing to try to protect somebody, and then one problem becomes two problems at that point.
Yeah, I think what you got to do is you just got to be versatile on the looks that you give them. Yeah, sometimes you need to line up. You need to line up a tight end. You need to thump them or chip them. You need to chip them from a cross key position with a back. You need to slide them. You need to cut them. You need to drop back. You need a one-on-one pass protect and then a double team pass protection. There's just you got to start giving multiple looks, so that the person that is going against the deficiencies in your offense line, that person that's lined up 1-to-1, doesn't know exactly what's coming, and you can't tee off. That's why defenses always have the advantage on 3rd and long, because they know what's coming. Yeah. They're like, I'm going to pin my ears back. That's what they call it, pin your ears back, because you know what's coming. You can go do one thing. When you stay in normal down and distance, and that's why we harp about like staying on schedule all the time, it's question marks. Is he going to hand it? Are they going to slide? Are they going to cut me? Do I have somebody coming in from the outside to try to ear hole me? Like when you have the defense second guessing themselves, they're a little bit slower, which creates an advantage for the offense.
Yeah, I guess, my entire thing about it is just like you need to develop a tackle behind your starting tackle. Mm-hmm. And I hear what you're saying, but I don't have a lot of faith that can get done. And when you spend, this much on a roster, it's like you've got some positions out there that you've got 8 guys and only 3, maybe 4 really playing that you put a lot of resources into.
Yep.
And right now, the guys you got out of the portal, your starting center, your starting right guard have played well, but it's like, where's the depth in the outside? Where's the depth in – and Thompson's played tackle before in his college career. It just feels like putting a backup center – it's not fair to him either. I mean, with a week, what can you get done in 2 days of practice to make you go from like a center guard type guy to a tackle? And again, like one of the clips we showed yesterday, he was getting put back into Nussmeier. What did you say the other day? We're watching the NFL. He almost got called for roughing the passer. The offensive lineman did. So that's a tough spot for him. Look, I've been in that position where it's like, yeah, hey, we're down, our 3rd tight end's down. So if it's not a fullback and we go like 13 personnel, like, hey, bud, you're on the line of scrimmage.
You're in it.
And it's a different world down there. So, it sucks. It's nothing for him. Like, he's going out there, he's going to do what he has to do, but it's less than ideal, to say the least.
Yep. And like I see kind of the people talking in the chats. It's like it's not to say that there's not other players that they've been trying to get ready for that position. I think he was clear in a statement yesterday that they just feel like he's the best option from all the people that they were trying to get ready, which means those other guys are not ready to play left tackle.
No, I hear that. I guess my problem is them not being ready to play left tackle, or at least functionally enough to where you don't have to move your backup center out to left tackle in the SEC.
In the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with it. Yeah, like, you don't want people to go down, right? And you got to make a decision as a coach on who you think, because it's all kind of a guess. Once you get out there in the game, you can see them in practice. But obviously in practice, it's not like nobody else besides DJ Chester has worked left tackle on scout team. What they've seen in practice was not good enough. They felt like their best option was to put up a backup center at left tackle, which is not great.
Yeah, that in itself is troublesome.
Yep. All right. Tigers by 50.
50. 50.
To lose by 50 or just by 50?
Man scored more than 25 against a Power 4 team. You're going to double it up, huh?
Gotta believe, people.
By the way, I went to go look at who the other team was.
I found out too. It's sad.
It's bad. It's North Carolina.
Yeah.
Fighting Belichick's.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell the people.
Tell people to stop. Oh, yeah. Tell the people to stop.
I think we did yesterday.
We did, but.
Did we?
Yeah, there's two teams, 2 Power 4 teams that have not scored more than 25 against an FBS opponent this year, and it is you and the Fighting Bill Belichick's in Chapel Hill.
You're also, as far as Power 5 teams, ran the least number of plays on average per game, right behind North Carolina.
We were 66 going into the Vandy game. What's it now?
It's low.
We didn't.
Power 5.
We went under 66.
It's because we score. Is it because we score so fast?
No, it's because we ran 49
Bro, if you don't
plays.
stop that. It's Tuesday. I'm not trying to be sad here.
Try to chill out a little bit. Hey, dude, I think we're cool, and I was trying to defend our guys. You
did a
weren't.
really good job of it.
No,
thanks.
No, I don't think that should be the case. I'm not saying that's not the best case for you right now. I get what you're saying, And Brian Kelly said it yesterday. I just don't think that should be the situation.
You're just sad that it is the situation.
Sure.
Still going to wear a big LSU on my chest this week.
Well, yeah.
My purple high hat.
Wait a minute.
You have a purple.
When'd you get
Well,
purple
that's why I
on?
got the purple stitching. I can't get the purple one yet.
Yeah, well, look, I love the one that I wore yesterday.
Yeah.
But if you're going to have that color combo, you should probably have a purple and gold one.
That is a great point. They just don't make them at the.
You've got a green with a orange rope on it, and
see, it was supposed to be
great though.
It was supposed to be more of like a light teal color with more of like a salmony.
No, I like
it was
the way
supposed
it
to
turned
be. It was supposed to be like a real summery feel.
Yeah,
but it was a little greener than I thought, and a little oranger than I thought.
Yeah, it's a little bit more redneck, and I like it.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
More OTV when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, go to All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is always available. And if you've got a trip planned for the holidays coming up, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas coming up, it is not too soon to go ahead and call Miss Lisa Sessions in the rental department. Reserve your rental. Again, everything is available. Full-size SUV, mid-size SUV, van, truck, hybrid, sedan, whatever, you name it. It's available. So go ahead, reserve that today. Leasing, everything's available. Certainly buying new, but in the leasing and rental department, you won't find that anywhere else. Go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
Yeah, if you've never been behind the wheel of a Toyota, I think now's the time of life that you need to go check it out. Take a little test drive, go see whatever that thing is that you need. If you're up for an upgrade, if you just want like a cool console, you want some cool technology, maybe you got a couple more kids that you need to carry around. Whatever it is, that time of life, get you a new vehicle, make it a Toyota, new, used, long-term lease, whatever. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Tuesday morning.
You know what that means.
80s.
It is slowly creeping up my day of the week tier list.
Yep. I would say
it's ever changing.
Of weekdays, it's only behind Friday right now.
Thursday's pretty elite.
I do like a Thursday because I love Friday, and Thursday you're like, oh,
yeah, see, here's
Friday.
the problem for me on Thursdays, though. I always feel like when I'm done with my afternoon show, it's like, oh, that was a good week. And it's like, no, you still got to work Friday.
You still got to go.
And certainly when I finish up here on Friday, it's like, no, my guy. Because everybody's always like, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, I'm going to go do 3 more hours of sports talk.
Mm-hmm. I think you've said it every show after the Friday morning show. Like,
I forget it.
I forgot I had a show this afternoon.
Yeah, because vibes are good. I'm like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Week in the books.
At Rouse's.
But then it's like, oh, yeah.
Chewing on some guacamole they give us.
Some wings.
Finished artichoke dip.
Yeah.
Chew.
That is, you might need to ask them about that. They give us wings, jalapeno poppers, and spinach artichoke at 7:05.
At egg rolls.
And egg rolls.
Their egg rolls are good, though.
They're good.
Yeah. But I'm not eating them
Memphis
at
loves the
7 a.m.
wings. I bring them home to him every Friday.
They drop them off about 7:15, 7:30.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Cassie brings them back here. I have a late breakfast every morning.
There you go.
Friday.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wings and egg rolls.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, loves free food more than a radio station. You put free food out in these hallways, and it's like gremlins.
Yep.
Vultures.
Like we're in the Raising Cane's studio, right? The day that they brought Raising Cane's, you would have thought it was gold bricks.
I mean, nobody ever comes in this little wing either, except for the people that are on radio.
Yeah.
And then there's certain people that come over here to use the restroom, which I don't get. I don't get it. Like stay on your side of the building.
Yeah, you got your own restroom, pal.
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
You know who we're talking to.
Oh, you know exactly who we're talking to.
You have your own
You are.
restroom that way less people use.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Dude, the day they brought Raising Cane's, it looked like when you go outside and a raccoon got in your trash can and stuff just torn up and thrown everywhere. That's what the desk outside looked like. Insane.
Right here at the Raising Cane's studio.
Already said that.
Said it again.
Let's say it one more time.
Bingo.
No, say it one more time. How about these numbers that Tay put inside the doc?
Be good.
BK is 5-10 against ranked teams at LSU.
Hell yeah.
Overall record against ranked opponents is 35-37. 11-11 in games away from Baton Rouge, and 7-7 in true road games. LSU is tied with Buffalo at 85th in the country in points per game at 25.6. Man, that road record, like the rank thing. The rank thing's not. You want to flip that. You want to be 10-5, playing in the SEC. Like, but the road games being 500.
Yeah.
Wait, road games versus.
I think just overall.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Overall.
So 11-11, like road and neutral. So away from Baton Rouge.
Okay.
So like when you lost to Florida State twice.
Yeah.
True road game 7-7.
Okay. Huh. Well, a lot of the out of the 11, I guess 5 of those would be opening games, right? Opening games of the year.
Well, those aren't. Coach O was for a couple of those opening games.
Yeah,
but he lost to Florida State twice and then USC. Yeah.
And then there's one more. Because that would be 4, so we're missing one. But
either way.
Okay. All right. Certainly not the
figured out
doesn't match the expectation.
We'll figure. You got to fix the road issues for sure.
SEC championship year 1.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Bright side.
Come on.
This week's at home.
Hey-o. There we go.
This week's at home.
And
but it's a ranked opponent.
If I want to pump Sunshine.
Yeah.
I don't believe what I'm saying right now, but whoever, it's like usually wherever you play, that's who wins for Texas A&M.
Oh, A&M hadn't won. A&M
yeah.
has not won here since they joined the SEC.
Right.
Now, you haven't won there in a minute
No.
since 15, I think.
I want to say that's correct.
But you've won there. They have not won here. It's kind of been like their rallying cry this week. Everything I've seen from A&M and our guy Luch and everybody, it's like, this is the time we can go over there and you can win.
Yeah.
Although you've been a favorite in this stadium by much more than you are this week and lost the game. Like the Dre Jenkins game, like they were a big favorite in that game. And then LSU still found a way to win.
I think BK only has one home loss at night at LSU as well. It would have been Alabama last year.
What?
Saint your daddy's Texas A&M. I don't know.
No,
Mike
it
Elko's
is.
got, and Tommy Moffitt got them boys.
Yeah, right now
asses
they are ahead of the Texas 8-4.
Yeah.
The games that they typically would lose, even last week against Arkansas. Arkansas scored 42 points.
Yeah.
They lose that game in the past. The Notre Dame game where they convert on 4th down. Was there a penalty? Sure. Didn't get called. That's football. They lose that game in the past. They're winning those games. That's what's different.
Yeah,
The moment's still there,
last year.
but they're making the play to win now.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked. So the line right now is Texas A&M favorite by 2.5 points.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm actually shocked that
It's not
just
more?
2.5.
Yeah.
I think it's what we were talking about. Their record at LSU,
Yeah.
BK's record at night at home. Like,
Yeah.
It's going to take your best effort.
Yeah.
It's going to take your best effort.
It's gonna take your best effort, and it's gonna take you doing things in this game that you have not done all season.
Yep.
This is
Scoring more
Texas
than
A&M.
21.
Yeah, and this
is
defense
better.
has been put up, like, people have put up 40-plus on this defense multiple times this year.
Yeah.
Texas A&M is far better than Clemson. Texas A&M is far better than Florida. Texas A&M is miles better than South Carolina.
I'd say Vanderbilt's right there. I went after watching that tape. I went back and I watched the Alabama Vanderbilt game just to try to see if I could feel better. Vanderbilt had 2 chances in that game.
Did it make you feel better watching Alabama?
Well, I mean, I think Vanderbilt actually had moments in that game, and I think Missouri had moments in that game. Credit to Alabama for making, again, the winning plays. Like, Missouri had 7 times they could have changed and flipped the script in that game, and they didn't make any of the 7. Vanderbilt had, I'd say 3, and they didn't make any of the 3. So credit to the Alabama because that's who stopped them. But
Both of them down to their last strides.
yeah.
Like, they still had the chance.
But my whole point, I know we got a break, is like Vanderbilt's in that category. From what I've seen, I've watched 2.5 games multiple times just watching the coaches tape.
Oh, I 100% agree with you.
Vanderbilt's in that category.
I 100% agree. I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying. There's nobody that's more well coached than Vanderbilt. There's nobody that's going to play with more effort and do their job.
All the small minor
1/11th.
all the minor details that they cover in every single play.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really from top to bottom, like you said, the big things, but the small details of how they execute.
The guard picking up the corner cat.
Oh, God.
All right, we got
No, it was a tackle. Oh, it was a guard.
It
on
was
one
a
of them.
guard.
One of the guard.
Yeah.
And then the tackle.
Yeah, because the tackle was engaged. Yeah. All right. Well, that was sad. More OTB.
Go Tigers.
Off the bench.
Go to PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing. Go to the community tab, top right corner of the website, and they are giving away a free roof to a veteran, which is an incredible, incredible deal. And you can nominate a veteran. So if you have a veteran in your life and you want to bless them and you want to enter them into this competition where Pelican Roof can bless them, all you got to do is go to the homepage. It is right there. What an incredible deal. And like Matt says all the time, they do not have to do this. They want to do this. And they're always involved in the local communities, in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both, not driving back and forth. They are there in both local communities. Go to PelicanRoof.com.
That's right, PelicanRoof.com, the best roofing company in Louisiana. Just part of this community. We are proud to be partners with them because of things they do like this vet roof giveaway. But if you got to do a new roof, if you have to replace your roof, it's a big decision for you and your family financially. So go to their homepage and look at their financing options. Start the process right there, PelicanRoof.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Welcome back in OTB. I couldn't hear myself. I was like, wait, am I on? Is this thing on? Oh, and I can't do it because of the windscreen. Damn it.
What do you want to do?
I'm just trying to like, hello, is this thing on? Anyways, LSU dead last in the country, like Tay said, in plays per game. Why is that? Like, what attributes that? Just the 3 and outs?
3 and outs, yeah. I mean, just 3 and outs, certainly.
First time this year you scored points on an opening drive. First time you got multiple first downs, too.
But it also doesn't help. Like we know during the Ole Miss game and Vanderbilt, the defense was out there a long time. They can't get off on, they've had a hard time getting off on third downs. So that contributes to a lot of it, but certainly inefficiencies, lack of super low third down conversion rates from your offense. A lot of things contribute to that, Jake. Not being very good on offense. That's probably the number one thing.
Yep, that's what I was looking for. All right.
A lot of room to improve, though. Only one way to go.
Yep.
Watch out, Texas A&M.
Look out, North Carolina, who's 135 in the country,
About
and
to
we're
be
136. We're on your heels to run more plays. Ah,
Yeah,
like
see
you
that?
did there. Hour 2, OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Tuesday, October 21st. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 87 in hour 2 of today's show. We'll talk some New Orleans Saints injury news as they lose 2 key players. We'll have OTB mailbag at 8:15. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB. I want to get to some of the comments here inside the Bayou Ford chat. I tried to read Matt's film review, but then I realized I can't read. So I looked on Amazon for a My High hat instead.
It's a good alternative.
But they can go to drinkmyhigh.com to get that, right?
Yeah, get the hats right there.
Yeah.
You can't, not on Amazon. You can get the product on Amazon.
Product on Amazon, hat on drinkmyhigh.com, and then just learn to read.
And you can also
for the film review
sign up for a little subscription service of Perfect Hydration.
All right.
I got a question for y'all. Anybody remember a little trivia? Anybody remember the name of a dried up river, a river that is not all wet?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't have experience.
An arroyo.
Yeah, it was right on the tip of my tongue.
I knew it.
Arroyo?
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Carlos Arroyo, good point guard.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Right there.
Okay. That it? That's the whole fact? Like, the name? Gotcha.
And scene.
Cody inside the Bayou Ford chat. I love how everyone at the station picked LSU to win, yet the chat is hating on Moscona and celebrating him being wrong. Cody, you think, like, when we do the picks with Marler, by the way, and yeah, we did all pick LSU. And in the picks of the other games, I think I went undefeated, and that's the most you're going to hear about it. Because it's like, we get those, and me and Matt sometimes will look at each other and be like, hey, that sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, send.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't put a lot into that. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have my picture next to somebody else's logo. I'm going to tell you that right now. LSU be 28-point dogs. I'm probably going to be the same.
I think this is the week. This is the week. That's going to be our thought process.
I might just put like a picture of Marshawn Lynch and just my score prediction. I'm here so I don't get fined.
Yep.
But that makes you feel. Maybe that makes you feel better about it.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't look at when you're asking LSU fans, I don't care if we do radio or not, to pick a score for LSU, I'm going to pick with my heart. I'm going to pick what I want the score to be.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm like. Why not?
I did speak to a group in Nashville on Friday, and I could tell they didn't like my vibe of how I thought the game was going to go.
I need you to be a little bit more positive, Jake.
I was like, God, look, I'm just telling you where they're really good, and it could be, a little troublesome if you didn't contain. My whole point was like, if you don't contain Diego Pavia and you don't have good discipline, this is what can happen. And so many times in that game, you had the right call. Like Blake Baker had the right call. The execution wasn't there. And it was clear as day to see, like when you rush from the outside and you're the guy who is rushing off the edge, be it at corner, be it at linebacker, star, whatever, when you rush, you got to rush to the upfield shoulder, like the highest point, because you're contained, right? And Diego Pavia, how many times he saw that you rush into his front shoulder and he hit the old spin move and broke contain, and all hell breaks loose when that happens to that guy. That guy's really good at it.
And a guy's going to, like, kind of like that's going to make his plays in any game that he plays. I don't care what defense he's playing, even if you have the perfect technique. But you did kind of make it easy on him by just taking bad, like you said, bad rush angles. But then I just felt like there was bad angles taken all over the field throughout that game. I didn't think there was that many mental mistakes. Like, I didn't watch it. Of course, I didn't watch the defensive film against Vanderbilt with as close of an eye as I did the offense, because the offensive struggles are way more glaring than the defensive struggles. But I just didn't notice as many missed assignments. and things that were glaring, except for, just physically, we didn't, as a whole, we didn't make the plays. We didn't take the right angles. You couldn't get the guy on the ground. You just didn't make the plays that you were like. The opportunity presented itself, and then when you do that against a guy that is playing his ass off like Diego Pavia and a team that is outstandingly coached for the details of every position, everybody on that field did their 111, did their job, and was coached to do their job and executed it from like a very, very minor detail to a big picture thing. And when you got a guy that plays off schedule like that, there's a couple plays you got to take your hat off to him and be like, hey, hell of a play, man. Like there's not a defense we can call up to defend that play you just made. Yeah. Because you can't expect a guy that's beating you with his feet to scramble around for 8 seconds back there. Of course, and the back is blocking. Of course, the guy that has the back man-to-man is going to be like, all right, it's been like 8 seconds. I'm going to try to rush this quarterback now. And the running back, of course, pops free.
Buys more time.
Like it just – plays like that are going to happen. Yeah. But when you were presented the opportunity to make plays, it didn't happen. But, again –
we can get into some of the defensive stuff, and maybe here in the next couple of segments we can actually pull it up and show you, because like the thing for the defense, and I know I've heard people be like, "Oh, this defense, they said they were elite, they're not." But if you watch it, like the things that happened to the defense, like when Vanderbilt just lined up and ran the football, which they've done on everybody, they didn't make any hay. It was the off-schedule stuff that gave you problems. The receivers didn't really have plays. Now the tight ends, yet again, a la Ole Miss game, gave you trouble. The tight end continues to give you trouble. But it was the chaotic plays that you didn't handle. And this felt like a game in which, like, there's games Whit Weeks can miss. This was a bad one for him to miss. Because maybe he could handle some of the chaos. But, look, there's quarterbacks that you're about to play. One this week, certainly one against Oklahoma. Guess where they thrive? In the chaos. So it's not an excuse. It's just facts that's what you didn't handle well. And like on the fourth down, like Jack Pyburn has a good rush. It surprises Diego Pavia. And like because they had that was a throwback screen. Nobody's called it that, but that's what it was. On the fourth down, it was a throwback screen to the running back. And you can see the offensive lineman set to release. And so Diego Pavia gets surprised because Jack Pyburn's in his face right now. He doesn't bite on the play action. Or I think it was play action to the right. Either way, we'll go back and look at it. And so Diego's like, oh, gosh, I got to buy some time because this has got to develop. And he makes him miss, and he throws it back across. And you got linemen that are trying to get out there as well. It went wider than I think. But, like, that's a play where you had a guy in the backfield. It was a good rush, good play. He recognizes the play, and the recognition of the play is right there. But Diego knew what he had. He didn't panic. He didn't get away from the play. He just continued to buy time and then throws it across the field on a fourth down conversion Vanderbilt.
Yeah, and I think defensively I feel like in the game against Vanderbilt, very close the entire game. It was like the game of like we were right there, like so close to stopping them multiple times. And at the end of the day, when you look at the big picture, with the game still undecided, but still within, I think it was 4 points, into the second half, get a big fourth down stop, give your offense the opportunity to take the lead going into halftime. How different does that game feel? They can execute. And they get the ball in Vanderbilt territory into the game. We hadn't been able to stop them. You give them 2 stops in a row to try to get back in that game and potentially take a lead. How different is the narrative this week? The offense executes the small things.
Yeah.
Football's about the small things. You got to execute the details, and we laid out a lot of those details. But so we can sit here and harp on the defense is all we want. And they had plays to be made that weren't made. And sure, there's certainly, of course, there's clips, floating all over the internet of LSU getting out physicaled in the trenches, which did happen. Didn't happen every play. It's not like they just came out and physically dominated us every single play. But LSU defense needs to get that swagger back. A night game at home this week versus a top 3 opponent. Get the swagger back. Become the hammer again. Don't be the nail. Because for a lot of that game this past weekend, as a team as a whole, was the nail and not the hammer. So you got to get the swagger back. We got to get back. And it has to start with the defense. The offense has to make its improvement, certainly. But if we're going to win this game, if we want any chance to beat A&M this week at home, that defense is going to have to come play with its hair on fire and dominate the game.
Inside the Bayou 4 chat. So all you need is a good tight end and a mobile quarterback to beat Blake's defense. No, because there's somebody assigned to the tight end. You just got to execute your job. Like, it's man coverage. It's man coverage. Like, you don't leave. And that was a problem, I think, in the Vanderbilt game. And I haven't had a chance to ask Blake this, but were people trying to do too much to stop Diego Pavia? And you could see it live in the game. Any big down, and any time that Diego Pavia put it in the running back's belly, like, you had like 4 people like halt and stop. Mm-hmm. There's somebody for the running back. There's somebody for the tight end. There's somebody for Diego Pavia, and you have to play your part. We always talk about be your 111th. But, and I get it. Look, I get it. Like, he's a game changer. But the problem was you were honing in on that, and even if you were doing your job, you froze and worried about him when he wasn't your responsibility. Then you're a second late getting to your responsibility. Then it's too late because it's a 7-yard gain.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. And I noticed that the South Carolina game. I noticed breaking down the film, watching how we went about defending Lenore Sellers, especially like on third downs. A lot of times there was 2 defenders that were spying him. And I thought it was like, I was curious when I was watching. I was like, you don't need 2 spies. You just need 1. Like, we ran what was essentially a cover 0 type defense against Lenore Sellers. So 4 across, 4 DBs across for 4 man-to-man on the receivers. It was clear like it was 0 coverage. But the point of bringing a 0 coverage is that you get 1 extra guy blitzing and you make the quarterback get the ball out really fast because you got an extra guy blitzing that can't be accounted for. But they kind of took away their blitz advantage and left 2 linebackers to spy for Lenore Sellers. Now, it worked out.
Yeah.
But to me, it was kind of an unsound approach to that. Now, maybe it was a missed assignment, right? Yeah. Maybe it was somebody was supposed to blitz and there wasn't supposed to be 2. But I've noticed multiple times in this past game, Pavia scrambling out and 2 people trying to account for him. Harold Perkins leaving any thought that he have of being a curl flat defender or a post defender.
Or a man defender.
Or a man defender, for that matter, to go chase Pavia from like 20 yards away.
Yeah, and you just can't do it. I mean, look, you get away with it a lot because you are an athletic freak and you can close that gap. Against Clemson, you did it, and Cade Klubnik didn't have an answer for it. Mm-hmm. Diego Pavia is not Cade Klubnik. And it was something that I think got you multiple times.
LSU defense, 2-2 versus mobile quarterbacks this season. So let's get back to the winning record.
All right, we will take a break, continue some more of this conversation. I do want to get to the Saints at some point today, and I know we have Nick Underhill joining us at 9 to go over it. Man, he's probably going to be so excited.
We're going to get him on film. I want to see the joy in his face.
Yeah, we can ask him. All right.
When we say the name Tyler Shuck.
I've got a lot of thoughts on that. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotafbatonrouge.com. If you are buying new, if you're leasing, if you're renting, everything is always going to be available to you. Multiple options as well. So certainly when you're buying new, everything's going to be available. But even then so, they've got more than most, okay? Because they've got multiple trucks. They've got multiple midsize SUVs, multiple sedans, Sienna minivan, Sequoia, that full-size SUV, something for everyone and every lifestyle over at All-Star. So go see them today right there off Airline Highway. Go see them online, allstartoyotafbatonrouge.com.
That's right, All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge, right there on Airline Highway near Goodwood. But if you don't want to get out of your house, if you don't have time to go see them at their awesome location, you can go check out their entire inventory right there on their website. See everything they got from new cars, used cars, anything right there that you can lease. So if it's that time of life to upgrade, give them a call. Go see them physically or go see them on their website, allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Pearl Jam, and the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Builders School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you of you too. Yeah. Right about
83, I think.
Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. GetGordon.com. That is the website. You can have a chat right there on the homepage. You can see past client results, cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, all right there on the website. At Get Gordon on social media. See what they're doing in the courtroom, in the local communities. Always got something going on throughout the state of Louisiana, and it is your area code in Louisiana. Doesn't matter what it is. 318-225-504, 337-985. Followed by 888-8888. You give that number a call. They're going to make sure that they can help you out. Get Gordon and get it done.
Do they do it in Napoleonville?
They do. Look at you. Look at you. All right, Tay, now you got to give me one.
Kaplan.
Okay. Matthew.
Bouchon.
All right. Didn't like how the lack of confidence you had in that.
No, I was confident that it's a place. But I've said it before.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Are you still wondering if this is 80s?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I really think he is. That's why he's throwing off.
Like an 80s, like you know.
U2 was ahead of their time.
I mean,
Let me
great
see.
song.
Yeah, 83.
I remember that time that you two just downloaded a whole album on
Yeah,
your iPhone
what
and
was
didn't even
that?
ask you. Just put it on your iPhone.
Did they?
Like 2010, 2011,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. Yeah, they had a new
Yes.
album, and it automatically, Apple just sent it to your phone.
I gotta
Just
tell you,
downloaded
You know what's
it.
good advertising
That's good
there by you
advertising.
too.
Because all right, so for years, every time I'd get in my wife's car, you know, it automatically would like connect to her phone or whatever.
It was always U2.
And U2 would start playing. I'm like, babe, you love U2. And she's like, I swear, I never listen to them, but it always plays on my phone every
That's
time
why.
I start the car.
Yeah.
How did you miss that?
I don't
Really?
That was a thing. Like,
Really, though?
Yeah, fair.
Plus, he was in Green Bay. I'm not sure news travels there.
True.
The pigeons
So they
didn't deliver.
automatically
They just
just
got
down.
everything like a week
just-
later.
It was part of like a software update.
Yeah.
Yeah, they literally just put it on your phone.
Put it on your phone.
Yeah. Everybody. It happened to everyone.
Yep.
It happened to you too.
Ew,
But,
nice. All right.
Where's our button?
I
We
feel,
need a soundboard
I
here,
feel
too.
violated right
I'll
now.
add them on here. Oh, yeah, it's
Do you?
pretty violated.
Yeah, you got violated, bud.
They fully violated you.
Well,
We all got violated by you two.
I'd like to create a little lawsuit against that. My
You
wife,
sued
had to,
George
my wife
50.
had to listen to those songs every time she
I think
turned her car
statute of
on.
limitations is over there,
Be
bro.
like, hey guys, some guy named Matt Flynn is suing 15 years later. Apparently, he just found out about this.
Marketing
Wait,
ad is still
the
working.
backup quarterback in Green Bay?
The published arter?
I don't know why that made me giggle so hard last night when you sent that in the group chat. It's called being a published.
It's called being a published arter, Alondra.
I know. I wouldn't know about it. Do we want some good news?
Yeah.
Do we want to bring the vibes
Oh,
back
hell
up?
yeah.
LSU baseball, all up in the White House.
All up in the White House.
And I
They were.
loved it. So was LSU Shreveport after
Yeah,
their
3-1 great. Let's
completely
go. Undefeated
season.
baseball
Yeah.
season.
Pilot Chet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, they were dominant.
We've all said it. LSU Shreveport, super dominant.
Super
No
dominant.
doubt.
Yeah.
They're doing great.
I think we read the stats off in the summer. Stitch
Yeah.
Ed.
Yeah, like they set records for like
hashtag
point differential,
Stitch Ed.
consecutive wins, all that. Like they were like actually
And we're
like,
saying the best baseball team in Louisiana.
elite.
That actually would have been like, you know, something like in the 60s and 70s they would have done. Like they used to have like the college all-star team used to play like NFL teams. Like that would have been fun if they had LSU Shreveport.
That would have been cool.
Play against LSU like in the box. And it wouldn't have had to
Yes.
been like, you know, LSU's top guys because they got drafted. I get that, but that would have been fun.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would.
what was it?
Exhibition
Was
game.
it the national champion would play like the Pro Bowl team
Look
or
at
something?
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
They look so sharp.
Oh,
Look at Stephen Milam.
baller.
Look,
Nice
I love
fit.
this so much.
Hey, nice fits all around.
Yeah.
Look, Matt and I got a
Johnson.
chance. Matt did it.
Scott rocking the Tennessee tie.
Matt did
on
it
here.
3 times.
3 times.
I've only
Three-time
done
White
it
House
once. Very cool experience.
Yeah, I
And
bet.
I don't care like what your politics are. Like when you get a chance to meet like the president,
huge
like it's a
honor.
big
Well, it's
deal.
awesome.
It's a
Yeah.
big deal. Like I've told the story 1,000 times, but George W. Bush telling me, "Come on in here, man.
Mhm.
Get in here." I was like,
Yeah, that's awesome.
"President, I'm giving you this football. Can I don't know. Like he wanted a picture. I'm like, can you touch the president?
Right.
Is that
Am I gonna
allowed?
get
I see
shot?
a lot
Like,
of people with some automatic weapons on
Yeah.
the roof.
Right.
Oh my gosh! But like, very
Jace-
cool. That's something none of those players will ever forget.
Ever. Those pictures
Again, you've done it 3 times.
Mhm.
are going to be awesome. Like, they're going to look back
But
on
07
them.
was the best one.
Jay
'cause that was the
Johnson's speech
closest.
was awesome, too.
Yeah, I saw clips of that. It was
Trump's
fantastic.
was great. Like, yeah, it's an experience that you'll never forget. I've never experienced it. I'm sure it's great. But I can only imagine that it's just the biggest honor and experience that will live forever.
It's
for you.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It is, like you said, no matter what your politics are, it's the president of the United States of America.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So I went there in, let's see, 03, 07, and then 2011. So Bush twice, Obama once, and it was amazing all 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, an amazing
They kept
honor.
saying, "Hey, y'all's quarterback keeps asking the president about 1995 Texas Rangers stats, and we really need him to stop."
Yeah, like, what's this guy's deal?
Flynn guy, he's weird now, Bush. What are we doing?
It
now?
is humbling to know that All right. So in 07, like we were pretty close to the president during the
Very close.
So it's like
hand on shoulder, which
Y'all
was
were right next to
nerve-wracking.
them, yeah.
And other teams, I was like, back left corner. But that
You were
year, I was
background
like-
fodder?
Background fodder for sure. I was on the staircase. Like on the staircase, like a wedding picture.
Yeah.
But being closer to him, it was humbling knowing that I'm definitely in the crosshairs of somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody's looking at me. One safety and away from. Oof. Don't make a wrong move though. So to your point, it's like I'm going to hand you this football. How close can I actually get?
Oh yeah. And the president had to tell me, "Get on in here, ball.
Come on in here.
Yeah.
Come in for the real thing."
Yeah. I'm like, dude.
When we were there with Green Bay in 2011, we had a player on our team, a linebacker, who forgot his ID
Oh no.
and had to sit on the bus.
No.
He didn't get to go.
He didn't get to go.
Made the trip.
Oh.
That is awesome.
How do you get on the plane?
Because I mean, like
It's a
it's like a
private
charter,
plane, yeah.
Oh,
charter
true,
plane.
true.
Like you just.
It's a private charter.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
They
I
have
don't
like
know
a
about
they
that
have
one.
like a booklet basically that has like everybody's ID picture and
Yeah.
like they just flip it and they see it.
Mhm. And he was like, and we felt so bad for him because like he was so excited to meet Obama.
Man.
He was like, I mean, it's a thing. It's a big deal. It's an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel bad for him.
absolutely.
And he forgot his ID.
Dang, I feel so bad for him.
I'm like thinking I hadn't thought about that in so long. Now I still feel bad all over
Did he get
again.
a chance? Like, did he go to any other team and maybe get a chance to?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think he did. Not many people get to go 3 times. This guy.
Josh Thompson tweeted that out. Josh Pearson tweeted that out. That's him and Trump shaking hands.
So cool. So cool.
Love it.
God,
was
Stephen
it?
Milam's short.
Also, whoa,
It's
whoa.
great.
Catch a stray.
Whoa,
It's
why is
great.
that man catching a stray?
He's the best
a
player
short
on the
king.
team, guys.
Dang. Low man wins,
It's ju-
Tay.
Right.
He looks
Not a shot.
He looks
just
very.
an observation.
He looks exactly like Ricky Fowler in that picture. If anybody, a little golf reference.
If he had the all orange on, it'd be perfect.
Oh, it'd be perfect. He looks just like Ricky Fowler there. Sorry. Who was the? What was the team? What was the year that they came and they came and Trump had like all fast food there?
It was.
Was it Clemson? It was Clemson.
Yeah, I think it was the year before LSU.
Was that COVID situation?
I think
Oh, yeah, it
so.
was like,
It was.
the
It was-
year,
yeah.
It was. I think it was after. Yeah, right.
No, it was
Yeah.
the year before. Clemson won in 18, and then LSU was
18?
19. Yeah.
Either way, it was Wendy's, right?
It was,
I think it was-
I think it was everything.
It was like three. It was like 3 or 4 different things.
Yeah, they had like it was.
We didn't
Yeah.
get food.
Yeah, we got nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George,
Come on, Debbie.
Wow, he didn't feed y'all?
he did not feed
That's
us.
crazy.
No, he did not.
He did say when 03, because we had, if you were looking at the White House during the ceremony, the LSU team was on like the left staircase and into the stage. USC was on the right staircase. And he famously said, it's a big debate on who the best team is. I got a pretty big front yard here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
How about that? Hey, let's settle this.
Let's settle
in the
this
front
right
line.
now.
Oh,
Yeah, it was Clemson. So it was McDonald's and Wendy's, Domino's,
Hell yeah. I
And
love
then,
Love your
Domino's.
Domino's.
and then like some other like fries, all that. But burgers from McDonald's and Wendy's, and then Domino's pizza.
Yeah.
And it was
The
Clemson
Talladega
at
Nights
18.
special.
Yeah. Matt and I enjoyed going
I'll
to
slide it over
a
this meal all
Nationals.
day.
We went to a Nationals game, had a couple cold pops.
Had a couple cold pops.
Little Marlins Nationals.
Yep. We were
game.
there.
First year of the ballpark.
Yeah, we travel as a team. And every time you travel as a team, there's like, there's a curfew, there's rule. You got to go to these team events, team meetings. Well, Hester and I, we get there and we're like, wait a minute. We're not on the team anymore.
We good.
We graduated. Like we were like getting ready for had the combine already happened?
The combine, because it was
Yeah.
the spring. It was
Yeah,
like
it was-
we were a couple weeks away from the draft.
Yeah, we were about to get drafted, and we were about to like leave the baseball game early because we're like, we got to make it back for curfew. And we had the same thought at the same time. We look at each other, we're like, oh, they can't do anything to us. We don't
Right.
play for them
We
anymore.
don't, like have to do anything.
Les can't run us.
And so we talked to Marucci, and Marucci's like, yeah, I'll get you get some tickets.
Yeah, that's fun. It was a good ballpark. It was new at the time.
Speaking of my Mariners, y'all know me, huge Mariners fan. Been a Mariners fan forever.
That was tough. That was tough last night.
It was tough. George Springer.
I thought you were a Yankees fan.
No, I've always been American.
Oh, okay, weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird. I don't have a dog in the fight.
No, I was just kidding.
But the Mariners have never made it to the World Series.
I was pulling for them. Yeah.
I was pulling for them. Like my 1990s.
Oh, for sure. The ghost of King Griffey Jr.
Edgar Martinez,
Tito
Martinez, Alex Rodriguez, King Griffey Jr., Jay
a
Buhner.
metaphorical ghost of King Griffey Jr.
He said, guys, don't worry. He's still with us.
He's still with us. Don't worry. King Griffey Jr. Baseball, Super Nintendo, one of the best video games of all time.
Wanted them to do it for him, for Ichiro.
Mm-hmm. Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah. They used to give the Rangers fits.
They've had some great players and just never broke through.
Man, but I could not get enough of the big dumper. Like, that guy's awesome, and I wanted to see him keep going. But
yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
God, he just doesn't look like an athlete to me.
Right?
Like, he's just kind of like this round face. He's like unassuming face.
Yeah.
And then he just hits at 800 feet.
Yeah. What's the tweet? This is peak male performance.
Peak male performance.
That's Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
But
so Blue Jays, Dodgers.
Dodgers.
I'm
pretty gross, but
I'm going for the Dodgers. I can't go against.
I can't.
I can't go against America. It's an American team versus a Canadian team.
I can't get behind.
We did our show a disservice yesterday.
I think I'm Blue Jays on this one.
I think we lost a little credit on our show yesterday because on our weekend winners, nobody said Shohei Ohtani.
Well, we were. There's a lot of losers.
I think his performance. I think his performance was it Friday night? So technically, it was part of the weekend.
It was.
Go and pitch, hit 3 dingers.
3 for 3, and then what? 6 innings, double-digit strikeouts.
6 innings, yeah, and like no earned runs. Like it was probably the greatest performance in postseason history as a player.
Yeah, somebody said
he's a degenerate gambler that threw his translator under the bus.
It's true.
So.
Hey, look, you gotta have fall people.
If Shohei Ohtani is not the face of the league, what
makes you a degenerate?
Somebody's like, hey, I know baseball's not popular anymore, so for you football bros, that's like going 15 of 18, throwing for 2 touchdowns, having 8 tackles, 2 TFLs, a sack, and also blocking a punt.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally.
You maybe have
calling
taken
your
an
own
extra
plays.
point in there somewhere.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
he almost hit it out of the park too. It almost got parking lot.
Oh well.
He's pretty good. Pretty good.
He's not a bad baseball player.
All right, so we got 2 Blue Jays. I'm going Dodgers.
I'm going Dodgers because of America.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you hate him. I don't care if you think it's the evil empire. It's still
empire.
America.
Are you calling America evil?
Nope. No,
sounds like that's what you're doing.
Heavens no. Saying that.
Heavens no. Heavens no.
I love America. Support the troops.
Who doesn't?
Really wanted the Mariners to win, though.
I know.
I so wanted them.
Really wanted them to win. They did not. All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, I do want to get into all the conversations surrounding Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck and how people just want to see Tyler Shuck just because, even though Spencer Rattler had one bad game. And if you're going to have one bad game and get replaced in the NFL, I don't think that's a recipe for success, but we've got a lot to get into when it comes to the Saints and the quarterback position, and we'll do it when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, Geaux, Tommy with a Y.com, GoTommies.com, Tommy's windows, doors, and also siding. So when you go to the website, you can see a gallery of work. You can check out what they've done here in the local community. You can see what they can do for you. Always remember, though, they can customize your job to what you're looking for. So have Tommy and the team come out to your space, tell them what you're looking for, and they'll make sure it gets done. And it's going to be done by award winners. You see there, if you're watching this on YouTube, year after year after year, hang the banners. That's all they do is win awards. Go to GoTommies.com.
When you have a project, if your thing is working with the best companies possible for that job, then Tommy's is the people that you need to call. GoTommies.com. So if you had a project, we know you're going to get a couple bids. You're going to get some prices, have different people out at your house. Make sure Tommy's is one of them. Do yourself a favor. Let you talk to them personally, see their pricing, see their options, see the work they can do. Go to GoTommies.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Tarina. Welcome to my pool. First time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. All right, let's have the conversation. A lot of talk, a lot of chatter about Spencer Rattler, and you knew it was going to happen as soon as he had one game where he had some turnovers. It was going to be, I need to see Tyler Shuck. You got to see what you drafted. And again, I'm just telling you, 40th overall does not guarantee you anything. And you say, well, you got to know. You got to know. Well, he had a shot to win the job at a training camp, and he didn't do it. So I get the sentiment that you need to find out what you have, but you found out what you have so far in practice leading up to your decision to name Spencer Rattler the starting quarterback. And look, I understand what you're saying, like the season's lost, you might as well see. But I'll caution you, what is that telling Spencer Rattler? A guy that right now is 13th in the NFL in passing yards. He's got more passing yards. Now, he's got more than like Jordan Love, but Jordan Love's played one less game. He's got more in the same games played as Geno Smith. He's got more than Cam Ward, Tua Tagovailoa, Bryce Young. He's got more than C.J. Stroud. He's got more than Aaron Rodgers. He's got more than a lot of names that you would know. I mean, right now, I think you can make the argument he's playing better. Like Matt said, he's playing better than probably 3 of the 6 quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round that we talked so much about. I think he's playing better than Michael Penix right now. So,
go watch Penix play on Sunday. Time game on the line. Ball's in the dirt. Ball's out of bounds. Ball's thrown over his head.
So my whole point is, if Spencer Rattler, who's completing 68% of his passes, 1,400 yards. Like, if you take him out right now, like, what does that do to his development?
Right.
Because he could be your quarterback of the future.
Right.
So if you take him out right now, you put Tyler Shuck in for 4 games. That's 4 games that Spencer Rattler does not get to continue to develop what he's done so far this year. And you could look around the NFL right now, and I think just without question, there's 8 spots where he would be the starting quarterback for other teams. And I heard yesterday he's basically a backup quarterback in the NFL, which is just
so much.
Incredibly false and just not the truth. It's just not the truth. You talk to NFL scouts, and you talk to Drew Fabianich, who runs the Senior Bowl. He was a scout in the NFL for decades. And I'm like, hey, I keep hearing this. Are my eyes telling me a lie? He goes, no. There's circles in the NFL right now, and that's the conversation about Spencer Rattler and the level of play he has right now. So what do you do? Because I think if you sit him because you want to see what you have in Tyler Shuck, doesn't that hurt his development and not having the 4 games or however many you take him out for?
Yeah, and I think that, to give, like, credence to people's concern and, like, the voice. So, like, it's not just a couple people saying it. Like, I've been getting, like, just absolutely blown up on Twitter since the game because I've been out there, trying to like, put out those flames, and people, like, conversations like, why would you want to do that? So now, to give credence to that, at a certain point, like, if you only have 1 win and it's at the end of the season, like, we're talking about the end, like back half of December, and you want to get some people some extra playing time, I think at that point it's fine. But we're sitting here in mid-October, and you got a quarterback that is, I'm going to call it, his first, like, real year as being a starter. Last year, let's take that out. His first top 4 pass catchers or 5 pass catchers are on absolute in shambles. So this is a kid that is shown that he can make every throw. He can make the read. He can execute an offense. He goes out in a sloppy game that was wet ball, raining, muddy field, and doesn't have his best game. He has 3 interceptions, 1 fumble.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks fumble on sacks all the time, right? So it's just a shame that in this situation where you do have a guy behind him that's young, albeit a year older than Rattler, he is a 2nd-round draft pick, and everybody just wants to see. So Rattler basically has to play perfect, better than 25 quarterbacks out there in the NFL that are starting for them to shut up. But then you have 1 bad game, and I'm not even gonna say, like, as a whole is bad. It's bad because of the picks, but you look at the picks. His first one, bad throw. Okay, see bad throws all over the place. It was a bad throw. It's unexcusable. There's no excuse for it. He would say, my God, that was terrible. Second one, pushes the ball down the field, points. Safety makes a play because he points. That's a thing. That's something to learn from right there.
Yeah,
he was open. Once he pointed, if he threw a little split second earlier, he gets it there. It ends up, I think it was 2nd down. You don't want to throw that pick, but at the end of the day, it becomes about a 50-yard punt.
Yeah.
So, like, that's how we would always look at it in the quarterback room. Like, yeah, I don't want you to do that. We lost the ball. I don't know what would have happened on 3rd down, but let's throw it away and see what happens. But you know what? It's not the end of the world because it's bad on the stat sheet because you get an extra pick, but it turns out to be a 45, 50-yard punt. They get it backed up anyway. So we live with it. We move on. Let's watch that one. Let's improve from it. The 3rd pick, 4th down. Like, who knows? Like, it was
2-man route.
2-man route. It was, you see that play all the time. Kamara kind of, I thought, bailed to the flat too early. Didn't give any presence of a play action fake.
He got knocked down. Yeah.
He got knocked down. So you got to throw it. I mean, it looks bad, but what are you going to do? It's 4th down. You can't take a sack. You got to try something. So not making excuses. Certainly, he's done a great job of protecting the football. Yeah. That's why none of these haters could say anything because he has protected the football and look efficient. But like you said,
as soon as he did,
you talk to people in the NFL. This guy's a starting quarterback in the NFL. Yeah. I'm not saying he's a top 5, top 10 quarterback.
Yeah,
at least right now.
I mean,
but like, come on, he's
starting in Miami. He's starting for the Jets.
He's starting for the Houston
He's starting
Texans.
in Cleveland. Tennessee, Vegas. Anybody else? Any other top ones like kind of come? Carolina probably
Arizona
playing. Arizona.
Like I'm done with Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I don't know. So my whole point is, I get what you're saying, wanting to see what you drafted. I get it. But my point is, like, 40th overall doesn't guarantee you anything. 14th overall, it does. Now, if you do this, which it does seem like it is inevitable, at some point it will happen. If you do this, you just have to know that it is going to change the growth of Spencer Rattler.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Spencer Rattler is somebody you can grow with. Now, Tyler Shuck might be really, really good. He might. But, again, Spencer Rattler beat him out in camp. I don't care if it was close. I don't care if it was by a mile. A second-year quarterback that you drafted in the 5th round beat out a quarterback that you drafted just a year later in the 2nd round. It's not like you went with Spencer Rattler because he was a 7th-year guy and you wanted a vet in there. He was a 2nd-year guy that only had a handful of starts under his belt, and he beat out Tyler Shuck. So when you say you got to see what you have in Tyler Shuck, they saw enough from both to make the decision to go with Rattler out of camp.
I'm looking at the chat right now. Yoda in the chat says, Rattler's ceiling is very low. He's not a franchise QB. What do you mean the ceiling's not low? He's accurate. He's got a big, strong arm. He's accurate down the field. He manages the game very well, goes to his reads. He can move, he can run, he can scramble. I don't understand the comments of people saying his ceiling is low. He's got all the athleticism. He's got the arm. He's got the accuracy. He's had some issues. Like he's thrown some inaccurate passes. But watch the entire NFL. Nobody makes perfect throws every time. I don't understand this is not a knock against Shuck. We hadn't seen him, might be great.
Yeah.
I don't know, but what I'm saying is the starting quarterback right now should not be benched.
No.
For any reason right now in the season. Now, if you still have one loss and whatever later in the season, that's the time to have the conversation. But I'm so sick and tired of people saying his ceiling's low. Why?
Yeah.
Why
he
is his ceiling
he
low?
was somebody that at one point in his career before, Caleb Williams beat him out, and he did. And Caleb Williams, #1 overall pick. He was thought of as somebody that had first-round talent. Go back, and you can pull up article after article after article of what his talent is. Now, talent doesn't always translate to everything.
Yeah.
But like Matt said, he's doing the things that you have to do as far as his reads and his throws and the tight windows and controlling the offense. So talent's not it. Just because he's not 6'5", you don't have to be 6'5" to thrive at quarterback anymore. That's like 1998 stuff.
Guess what? You got to be accurate passer down the field. You have to make good decisions. You got to have a little athleticism to you. Check, check, check. We got it. Why is this ceiling low? And I got another question. Do we feel good enough about Rattler to not take a first round QB in next year's draft? Yeah, why don't you draft some people that can make a play when you throw the ball? Why don't you draft some people that can help you not give up 6.5 yards per carry to running backs?
Yeah, if I'm the Saints with this quarterback class after what I've seen in this college football season, if I do in fact get the #1 pick, man, oh man, I'm trading that thing for 4, 5, 6 picks.
God.
Your roster right now needs so much more than one player. We're also a part of the conversation that we're not having is Spencer Rattler is playing with a roster that ESPN.com had as the 32nd ranked roster in the NFL. That's what he's in charge of right now. So again, I understand you wanting to see your second-round quarterback, but if you do it, just know that you are throwing a wrench in the development of your quarterback that's playing well enough to be the starter in multiple places in the NFL, and I think can continue to get better as well. So, all right, we'll take a break. We've got Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football, in about 10 minutes from now. We'll continue talking Saints, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. And that's throughout the state here in Louisiana. And they are going to be able to help you out right then, right there. Because, look, if you need help, you don't need to be transferred 17 times. You don't need to talk to a robot. You need to talk to a human being that's going to help you out. That's exactly what you get every single time at Gulf Coast Office Products in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette. They are here to help you out because, as we tell you, it's not just about documents anymore. It's about managing and hosting the information your company needs to grow and thrive in the years ahead.
That's right, Gulf Coast Office Products. And I can tell you, these guys are amazing to work with. No matter the size of your office, whether it's a law firm, a university, accounting firm, hospital, or you just like a little one-man shop, It doesn't matter. They take care of every single one of their clients, just like you were big guy, little guy. It doesn't matter. They have the best customer service. Louisiana grown, GCOPnet.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. In my life, why do I give value?
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you about our friends over at K2ZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living since 2004 in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, on the North Shore. Contact information, top right corner. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space, know your space, learn your space in 10 to 15 minutes and improve your space in about, well, the same time, because they're going to be in, they're going to be out, and have you with exactly what you want for your interior or outdoor living space. KTOZBlinds.com. That got me, I got angry now thinking about that Spencer Rattler conversation.
Just like, and we get it. Like, Saints fans, you want something to feel good about. You want like something to hang your hat on. You want. Like, I get it. It's awesome. You just have to like take a step back and just look at things objectively. And there's nothing that says that this guy is a backup quarterback and has a low ceiling. Hey, we've done a really bad job at time management today, clock management.
Yeah, that's on me.
Hey, we've been so good.
Well,
we were due.
The problem
we were due.
The problem is in the third segment is when we've gotten into conversations that have a little bit of fire to them, a little
juice to them.
Yeah, a little juice to them. Juice meters up high. I promise. Scout's honor. In the third hour, we'll break on time.
Yeah, we are.
But we didn't in this.
Oh, we didn't. Hey, hand in the
Hand
air.
up.
That's us. That's us. That's on us.
More OTB.
Off the bench.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Mr. Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21 12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's a 9 a.m. here on Tuesday, October 21st. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 87. In hour 3 of today's show, Nick Underhill of New Orleans Football hops on at 9 a.m. Then we'll close the show out with Ask the Bench. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB here on this Tuesday morning, live from the Raising Cane studio. And we're going to go now to our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football. Nicholas, how we doing this week, sir?
Doing good. How y'all doing?
I mean, probably doing great. Spencer Rattler, 4 turnovers. Probably got your Tyler Shuck jersey.
Pop some champagne
over there. I mean, we know, Nick. Go ahead and tell the people.
What are we talking about?
We're giving you a hard time because a lot of our chat and a lot of our conversation right before you hopped on, I'm still going to defend Spencer Rattler. I don't know that playing Tyler Shuck right now, and I know a lot of people are asking for it. You got to see what you have, but I think if you do that, I do think you mess with the development of Spencer Rattler, and I still think there's a lot of things that he does really well. I think he's a starter in multiple places in the NFL. But look, your boots on the ground, your ear to the ground there every single day. Like, what's your assessment of where Spencer's at, and what do you think about a lot of people wanting to see Tyler Shuck at some point in this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think I exist in the middle, and I think it's just kind of weird. And I think it's weird that everything has to be like politics, and you're on one side or the other, and there's no middle ground. Like, yeah, Spencer Rattler played a bad game. And, like, defending that, I think, is weird. There's 3 interceptions. There's a fumble. There's 2 other passes that should be picked off. You go through the interceptions. I think the last one's really bad. The one on the scramble drill is what it is. Like, I'm not mad at that. That's a chance I want to see him take. The first one, I think you kind of have to look at it and say, man, like, I've seen him throw this pass behind guys, like, 3 or 4 different times, and it's led to the plays that don't work. But then also, like, hey, look, we watched this defensive coordinator for a decade do this to guys like Tom Brady and make him spike tablets on the sideline. And we watched Baker Mayfield go up in flames last night. And, like, these games happen to people. And, like, the overreaction, throw him out, like, it's done, it's over with. Like, this guy can never be an NFL quarterback after one game is really, really stupid to me. And I think, like, the coronation of you have a franchise quarterback after one game against the New England Patriots when, like, literally their defensive coordinator goes on a leave of absence because he has cancer is equally as stupid. And I think it's just, like, let's see what the process is. And does he keep getting better? Does he come back from this game and respond from it? I think check marks of adversity to see how somebody comes back from it is important. That's part of the job. Like, can you play a bad game and get your ass kicked and stand up and keep going? I think we saw some of that in this game, though. Like, he's at, like, 4 yards of offense coming down the stretch in, the first half. DA's, like, doing these simulated pressures and disguises where, like, literally if you go, like, he has 9 guys on the line of freaking scrimmage. Like, you have no idea anything they're doing. And, like, it has them in a blender. And then, like, 3 minutes left in the first half, like, they figure it out. They pop the pass to Olave from the seam, the big gang, go down and score. And, like, that was important to see, too. So, like, I just don't get the rush to judgment on anything. You have 2 young guys in the building. I think the most unfortunate thing in the world for Spencer Rattler is that this other guy exists because everything gets viewed through that. And, I think he's played well enough that you keep looking at him. But the reality is like they drafted the other guy. Like you don't get to have like multiple bad games. And I think that really sucks for him because like you played a bad game against Chicago, and everyone's like, oh, it's the Bears, whatever. Like, that's Dennis freaking Allen. Like, we know he can call a great game. But, like, now he has the Bucs, then he has the Rams. I think it sucks for him, man. Like, if he hits a little bad stretch here, and it's a stretch that, like, I don't think any of us are expecting him to look great against the Bucs or the Rams. I think it's the end of the road. Like, if he doesn't play great there, and again, like, I think it's incredibly unfair to him, but it's just the reality of the situation. And unfortunately for Spencer, like, this is just kind of his football story. And like, here it goes again. So look, it's like, if he becomes undeniable, he becomes undeniable. And it's not just about Chuck. Like, it's about the next draft too. Like, you got to be undeniable against the class, because you can't sit there. You got year one. Like, this is your year of patience right here as a head coach. Next year, like, there's supposed to be some expectations. By year 3, you got to be winning games, or you're back to being a coordinator. So, like, he has to become undeniable, not just against, like, Tyler Shuck. He's got to be undeniable against Dante Moore, Lenora Sellers, Fernando Mendoza, Ty Simpson. Like, there's a lot of people you're being judged against right now. So, like, I don't think he's playing poorly, and I think the overreaction to a bad game against Dennis Allen, I don't know. Like, I'm surprised by everything these days. Like, nobody looks at anything sensibly. And, like, I'm sorry to be on a rant, but, like, you just touched my soul. And it's like, you just sit there and you read it, and it's like, what is going on here? Like we all haven't been watching football. Like, you're 40 years old, like, on the internet bitching about, like, one game, like, you haven't seen Drew Brees play a bad game in his life. Like, I just don't, I don't get it.
I know, it's kind of funny because we were talking yesterday, like, he is arguably, right? Arguably playing better than 3 of the 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round in his own draft class, which was said to be like the top draft class since 2020. But you're right, it is kind of unfair because he does have Shuck, and Shuck could be the next great thing. Nobody really knows. So I think what you said at the beginning of that answer was great. Like, whatever the process is for Kellen Moore in this whole season, like, execute that process. And I think the fan base, they kind of want, like, an emotional decision. And I get it. Like, and you kind of said it's kind of like a little bit political. You're either on one side or the other. There's no one, like, trying to look at it rationally. And that was, like, the worst game for both sides, because one side was like, oh my God, he's playing terrible. And the other side's like, wait a minute. No, did you see that 2-minute drive right there? Then he goes out and he does something really good, throws accurate passes down the middle, throw accurate passes deep. So it was that game where just created a lot of argument from either side in the middle. But one thing that you can't argue is, besides, a couple of plays from 2 weeks ago from Chris Olave, he's had a pretty good little stretch here the last 2 weeks, and he came on and made some big plays, had a great game this past week. And so how do you see his kind of his rise back to playing really well, playing like a guy that could be considered a number 1 guy in the NFL, and all the, I guess, the potential contract extension talks?
Well, I mean, he's like a perfect example of how everything went crazy too. Like, you see, have like years of good tape. He has a bad game, and like everyone's like, cut him, get him out of here. It's like, what are we doing, man? Like, I thought he played really great in this game, though. Like, and he showed what he wants to be. Like, he's begging for those types of opportunities. And, not to get off, like, Olave, but, like, going back to Rattler, like, the throw from the 21, I thought that was a great play that you wanted to see him make. Those are the plays we've been asking him to make. And, like, hey, look, why aren't they taking these shots here? And he hits it, then scores again in the red zone. I think a lot of people will be surprised to know, and I know there's 2 passes in the red zone that, like, really stand out. The one behind Olave, which he missed against Stanford. And, I feel like the interception was in the same vein. And then the one to Cooks that was a little bit low against, I believe that was Buffalo, right? But there's those 2 plays. But since week one, they went 0 for 7 in the red zone. Juwan has the ball, hit him in the hands or whatever. Since week 1, he's a 60% passer in the red zone with 6 touchdowns. Like, that's not a terrible place to be. That's not unredeemable. There's obviously stuff that has to get better. But, look, if Chris is going to make plays down there, that helps. Like, it's a huge thing they need. I felt like they did a really good job of getting him inside in the slot. He made some plays out of there, going up and attacking the ball. Both touchdowns, he had to go up and grab it. Really, really good plays for him. It's a situation where I think you would probably prefer to have, like, another guy out there, and you aren't relying on him in every, high leverage type situation. But, like, he's a guy I want to. It's tough because, like, you got to isolate you can't isolate it, but like if you isolate the injury situation, like his talent is something I undeniably want to invest in. I don't know if I want to go Justin Jefferson money, but like Stephon Diggs plus a little bit more, sure. Like I'm okay being at like, 2025, something like that. The injury thing makes it scary though. Like there's an undeniable factor here that like the next hit could be something that sets him back. And it's tough to know how to marry those two things. So yeah, I mean, talent-wise, I want to pay him. Health-wise, I think it becomes, it's just truly a complicated situation.
It'd be nice if we could hit a field goal too. And talking about the red zone success that we've been having. It'd been nice to get 3 points a little bit more consistent.
Yeah, but hey, yes, it would. But hey, I
don't get that, man.
I don't. He's got some incriminating evidence of somebody, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's like what is this stat, Alondra?
Sorry, I was doing it in your ear so nobody else heard me.
What is that stat?
Blake Grupe is 33rd in field goal percentage in the NFL.
Yeah,
32
teams,
teams,
by
the way.
Yeah. There's only 32,
32 teams, by the way.
What? I mean, in a day and age, Nick, where you can just find a kicker that will bomb a 55-yarder now right down the middle.
That's short.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can find that. Like, what is that?
What? Yeah, I mean,
he's also a captain, by the way. But
yeah.
Yes. Like if it's only one, like if the Chicago one's the only one, okay, you missed from 53, it's raining out, whatever. But like that's the fifth miss in seven or fifth game that he's missed kicks in. There's only been 7 games, multiple misses in some of them. I don't understand it. I don't know how you can credibly like sitting there and say like you're trying to win games if you got a kicker who can't hit kicks. Like at a certain point, like man, can you really let down the other whatever 89 guys on the roster like as a kicker? And you want to stand by him, like after all these misses.
Look at this. We're looking at this picture, Nick. I don't know if you can see. It looks like a Halloween costume.
No. It looks like a Disney movie where you traded bodies with someone and you got a chance to play in the National Football League. Like
that's from the last game.
Oh,
That is up to date.
I know. Wow. Is that even a conversation though? Like trying out different kickers on a Monday?
I mean, I've asked a bunch of times, and they just keep saying, like, hey, look, we're going to ride with him, and if he comes through this, we're going to have a better kicker than we'd have if we went out and got some. But, like, here's my thing. Like, if he was a guy for the last couple of years, like, hitting 62-yarders, 60-yarders, which it seems like everybody's doing now, and he's shortening the field for you, great. But, like, he's never had that, like, super long-distance range. So, like, even relative to other kickers, like, he's kind of lengthening the field for you. Like, he's been an average kicker. And – like nice guy. Like I think everybody on the team likes him, but you gotta hit your kicks, man.
All right, it's like when you're trying to set up your buddy with your girlfriend's friend. She's like, she's got a great personality. Like you just called him a nice guy.
Great guy though. Great guy though, man. Great guy.
All right, our kicker is really nice.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Nick, do you remember that? You remember that one time that the Saints traded a 4th-round pick for a receiver from Denver? Where'd he go?
I can't.
He played
15
plays.
Like, I don't even know what to say about it.
Is he nice too?
No, I hardly talk to him because like there hasn't been a reason to. There's like you traded a 4th rounder for a guy that's 28 years old. You're halfway through the season. Yeah. He's done nothing. Like you could have told me on it, like, hey, look, we're gonna go get this guy. Like this was a guy that was available. It was better than trading for an old guy. We're gonna bring him in. Spencer Rattler needs a 6'3" guy to help him on 3rd down. Yeah. He needs a 6'3" guy to help him in the red zone. That's gonna help his development. We're gonna invest in this. This is really about Spencer Rattler. Get this guy in the building. Whatever. He's kind of old. Probably won't get in the second contract. But he can help the quarterback. He's not helping the quarterback on 3rd down. They're throwing a slant to Shaheed trying to get inside leverage. Like, man, where's the big guy? Like that's where you should be throwing him the ball. It's very weird to me. A very weird move. There's 10 games left. Like, man, he's really got to turn it on. Or like, it's a 4th rounder for a guy that's 28 years old, and you're coming up to a draft where there's like a lot of receivers. It's kind of a colossal error if like this thing doesn't hit. Like, and there's been a few of them. Like, was Brandon Cooks? What's he doing on this team? Like, where does that make sense? Like, the Juwan Johnson contract doesn't make sense. Like, they've made some very, very questionable decisions with like how this team is built and where they invested. And it just doesn't make a ton of sense right now.
No, I mean, it doesn't. And you look at the weapons. I mean, look, Brandon Cooks has certainly had his day in the sun in the NFL. I mean, he's been a guy that's multiple teams, 1,000 yards. It doesn't matter. He finds his way. But, like, that's even a guy. He plays almost 40 plays in this game, and it's like, okay, what did he really do to help you in this contest? And again, like that's a guy that's been a great pro, and he's probably a great presence in the locker room. But again, it's another weapon that when you watch the tape, it's not where it once was. And look, it makes a lot of sense. He's played a long time, but it's almost like you can only get one of the receivers at a time. Like it's either Rashid Shaheed has a big day or it's Chris Olave. You don't dare get both at the same time. And God knows you're not getting anything from your third or your fourth receivers. And even everybody's favorite camp guy, Mason Tipton, he plays a handful of plays. He's not going to do anything for you either. And so, like, that's another problem. You can't have two guys at the same time, it feels like, step up and make plays.
JT O'Sullivan, he's played for the he's a backup at the Saints. Like
he was a teammate of mine. Yeah, I know JT. Yeah,
like he's awesome at what he does. Like I love watching his videos. He did one on Rattler, and look, this is a rebuilding team. Like so, it should be young guys, like people that are going into the system. He's going through. He's like, is that Brandon Cooks? Like he's still in the league. Like you shouldn't be this. Or is he still in the league team when you're rebuilding? Like. That's something you should be doing, like, oh, man, like the Seahawks got that, like, old savvy vet. That makes sense. Like, you shouldn't be the wow, he's still sticking around, huh? Like, that shouldn't be where you're at if you're the Saints.
I can see JT doing that, like, oh, that's Brandon Cooks? He's
the guy that shoots the arrows? Shoots the bow and arrows?
I know. That's actually it's a really good point. Last one before we let you go, and I know it's been all offensive talk. I know the defense has issues. We'll catch up on that next week because the offense has more issues than Vogue. What do you do now that Kendre Miller is going to be out for the year? What does that rotation look like? Is it going to be Devin Neal, in your opinion? Do they bring someone else in to try to help out AK?
I think it'll probably be a lot of Devin Neal. I think it'll be a lot of Velus Jones. At least Devin Neal can, like, pass protect a little bit. Like, you're seeing nice some of that. The other guys aren't really doing it. Speaking of the run defense or the defense, man, they allowed 133 yards before contact in that game. Like, that's probably more than a lot of teams. It's 3 times more than the Saints rushed for. Just like, man, the defense is just bad.
Say that stat again. 133 yards
before contact.
Before contact. Well, yes. It's man. Come on, man.
I knew it was pretty
it's
bad.
Insane.
Because I'd done the stats. I knew that it was 6.5 yards per carry to running backs. Now I know it's a little bit lower when you add in like Caleb. 6.5 yards per carry to the running backs.
Like absolutely crazy. Like and you have the coverage breaks the week before, the run defense ain't working. Like there's something kind of broken here. And again, like if you got young quarterbacks, whatever one's in there, kind of hard to succeed. Like you got to keep them in these games because, like, look, I mean, they're developing. You can't ask Rattler and Shuck to be throwing you back in games. Like it's just not. It's not going to work like that. You got to see it sometimes, but like, I just don't. They just aren't. They aren't those guys, and a lot of guys aren't early on in their career. Like you got to grow into that. So you got to at least be like sound there and not have these like big breaks and giving up 15-yard runs and 12-yard runs and a guy dragging 7 people down to the 1-yard line. Like. It's just it's a tough way to play. I think there's a lot bad in that last game, but that was the thing that people should like really be screaming about, not the quarterback competition that may or may not lead to an answer.
Yes, that's actually a great point. All right, I swear, last one on the way out. A lot of trade rumors around the Saints because of where they're at and rebuilding and veteran players. We've heard it all. Do you think the Saints make any significant move to let go of some of these veteran players we've seen play for the Saints for a long time?
Yeah, I do. I think some of their names are out there, and they're kind of being shopped around and seeing what the market is and whether they want to leave or not. I still kind of circle like Pete Werner maybe is the most likely guy to go though. And I know that's probably not who you're referring to, but
no. I mean,
I think you kind
of for sure his rotation has changed. It looks like in almost like getting ready to make the move.
Yeah, I mean, exactly that. Like, I think it's telling, and I think it's telling you where they want to go. They want to get Stutzman on the field. Makes sense. Got to try to go a little bit younger. I think Werner probably has a little bit of trade value, and you get rid of that contract. It isn't the worst thing in the world. And the fact that, you'd probably you would take on some dead money, but I think that gets you back a better pick because you'd be cheap for the acquiring team. So that's kind of the guy that you want to look to move because you might actually get like a good asset. Like if you're trading like DeMario or Cam, you're probably getting a late round pick just from like where they're at in their careers. I think AK made himself untradeable last week. So yeah, I mean, I expect to see a couple things here. Look, and again, like this Olave thing, I think you keep an eye on it because like if they can't get to somewhere with that negotiation, all of a sudden you're staring down and it's like, hey, like what do we do here? So that's not one that I think is completely put to bed yet either.
All right, there he is, our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans
nice guy, Nick Underhill.
Football. Nice guy. Just a great guy.
Great
New
personality.
Orleans Football is the website. I mean, has the Saints covered from every single angle. Nick, we appreciate the time as always, brother.
Yeah, take it easy, guys.
Nice guy.
Great personality.
Great guy. Great personality. He's a lot of fun at parties.
He called our kicker nice.
But really, though, like, that's a Disney movie where he traded bodies with an NFL player.
Yeah.
But like, the teammate scene as, like, a fully grown NFL player, but, like, us, the viewer, we see him as, like, the middle school version.
Once you break the fifth wall.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Rookie of the Year, but, like, we see
it.
But they see him as, like, a grown NFL kicker. He keeps missing kicks. The object's to put the pigskin through the uprights.
Well, they're there.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here, live from the Raising Cane's studio. Oh, that was me. Go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org, 225-925-8552 is the number, 24/7, 365 weekend, game day, holiday. Does not matter. They will be there for you. Now, it's not only in emergencies. It's also not only in Central. It's the entire greater Baton Rouge area. They can help you in the remodel game. That's at your home. That's at your business. So no matter if it's, let's say you want to do something at your house. If it's just a new vanity, they can do that. If it's a new vanity, new tile, new everything, right? You want to completely gut what you have and start over, they can do that as well. Schedule everything today on their website, centralplumbing.org.
That's right, Central Plumbing. The experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. The Payne family has been doing it a long time. And they have helped us. They've helped me at my house. They've helped me at my place of business. It's a whole factory that they've outfitted. But don't take just my word for it. Go to their website, centralplumbing.org, and check out their testimonials. And you can also see their number for 24/7 emergency service, 225-925-8552, centralplumbing.org.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. I remind you about Russell Pool Company. Go to russellpools.com. When you go to the homepage, you will see a gallery of work. It's going to continue to wow you, amaze you. But the cool thing about it is that's somebody else's dream pool. It's all about your dream pool. Now, if you see something that you love, and maybe it's something from 3 pools, 4 pools, 5 pools, whatever, like you take a little bit and you put it together, and you go to Russell Pool Company and say, hey, this is my dream pool. This is what I want. And they're going to get it done every single time. Go to the website today, russellpools.com, 225-924-2527. And again, russellpools.com. There's a great point by Nick there at the very end. He's like, you have so many issues on this team and so many things. Like the yards before contact, that is wild behavior. He's like, why are we worried about something that's actually not going bad? It's actually going in the right direction. And I get it. It's the most important position in football. I get that. But he's right. Like, you got so many issues. Like, that's not the reason right now. 133 yards before contact. You know what a dream that is as a running back? I'm full speed, and you haven't touched me yet.
That stat blows my mind. 133 yards before anybody touched a running back. I'm about to tell you exactly how many runs a running back had. 19 from Swift. Okay, so there's 32. So 33 total runs from a running back in that game.
Because it was a combination of Kyle Monungai and DeAndre Swift.
So that is 133 yards on 33 rush attempts is 4 yards on average, 4 yards before the running back was touched. And contact means I nicked you.
Yeah.
I
Like
touched your
when
finger.
Olave got his arm grazed
Yep.
against the Patriots.
Contact.
That counts as contact.
Yards before
And
contact.
the goal is to get to 4 yards to carry.
So based on what Nick just said.
So you got to your goal before you were touched.
And we hadn't fact-checked him, but I trust his facts a lot more than ours sometimes. 133 yards, and I'm looking at the carry, so it is 33 total carries from a running back. Now, DJ Moore had a run for 9 yards, so it could have been like a little – I can't remember the play.
That doesn't matter.
So that probably skews in it.
That
But
doesn't
let's just say nearly 4 yards. That is mind-boggling. In the National Football League.
Yeah. You reached your goal before you got touched. That's wild.
4 yards per carry is a good day in a running game.
Yeah, the Saints average, in contrast, if you want to know the Saints, what they averaged, 2.6 yards per carry.
Per carry, not before contact.
Per carry.
Per carry.
2.6, and the Bears averaged 4 yards before they were whispered to.
And their running backs averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
Is that good?
I don't know. Do they break it? They broke my mind with that.
So, again, you've got a lot of issues.
You got some issues. Oh, but Spencer threw it behind that one guy.
Yeah.
I feel like we kind of talked about that in the offseason, though. Like, because everybody was saying draft a quarterback, draft a quarterback, draft a quarterback. But we're like, no, you need something at literally every single position on the Saints. Like, quarterback is not what you should be worried about.
I'm trying to think of a position group that you felt good about. Because you either had a player that wasn't up to the standard that you want, or it was an aging player.
Yeah.
Like a player that is a dog, but maybe he's 34, 35 years old.
I mean, Demario Davis.
Yeah, he's a dog. He is a dog, but he's
they're all
30-something years old.
They're all starting to kind of show that they're 30-something years old.
I guess going into the draft, the combination of him and Werner, which you got great value later in the draft with Danny Stutzman. So, like, you actually did okay there.
Yeah. But it's not always, I mean,
disagree.
yards before contact is the defensive line's job.
their defensive tackles. I don't know if y'all have noticed for the Saints this year, it's been an issue. You had 4 guys that rotated in at defensive tackle. Okay, their grade, the highest grade of those 4 was 59. Christian Boyd 59, Brian Brzee 56. Gottschall had 50.8, and let's see, Bullard had 55.3. And it's so fast to see on the tape as well. Like, what is Saban? What running through you like what? Oh, you can't say it? That's right. We'll get in trouble.
Something to a tin horn?
Something to a tin horn.
Yep.
That's what they did.
Poo.
I mean, it was not even remotely close. Some of the combination blocks that the Bears had, you were on Heelys. It's like you had on Heelys instead of cleats. And if you are too young or too old to know what that is, it's the shoe that had a roller skate in it.
Don't disrespect Heelys like that.
What do you mean?
Saying they look like some Saints players?
It's what they had because they were on roller skates. Those weren't cleats. Like, they were back 4 yards. And then okay. And so then you're like, where's the linebacker? The linebacker's got somebody in his lap. Like, it doesn't matter. It can be Danny Stutzman. It can be Demario Davis. It can be Pete Warner. It does not matter. You go back and you turn on the tape, and the linebackers had guys in their lap, and they're trying to read it, and they can't. Like, I thought Danny Stutzman actually was really good against the run, considering what the situation was. Now, in coverage, is incredibly limited. He's got a neck roll on. God, I love it. But he's limited in coverage. He can stop the run. But even Danny Stutzman, who I thought had a good game against the run, when he struggled, it wasn't on him because he had Brian Brzee, on his toes.
I also thought it was interesting what Nick said. They said that Kamara played himself out of being tradable.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of right on that.
He's right. He's right.
Yeah. I mean,
and AK doesn't want to go anywhere.
Which is a wild statement.
He also
he doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
But I just said that. I thought that comment was just kind of like, it's not an indictment on how he's playing because he's still Kamara. And it's just a wild statement.
It is.
Because of the combination of age and his pass protection not being.
Pass protection's never been.
Yeah.
Which is why they always have him out on routes.
Yeah.
But you've always had a bigger guy, right? A Latavius Murray, a Mark Ingram, somebody that can be in there and block. You don't have that guy.
But I don't think we mentioned that Kendre Miller's out with a torn ACL, that's a hit to your running back room.
Said it when they were Nick, but we didn't mention that. Well, we didn't mention the injury. It's an ACL. Yeah, good point, Alondra, to bring that up. He's somebody that you were hoping would, continue to maybe step up and take over and be your young guy. And then AK could kind of be your change of pace guy. And he's still so smooth. I mean, there's things that he can do, but I don't think it's going to be Devin Neal. It was a great pass protection rep
great moment
from him, but I don't know that he's going to be that guy. I think you got to go get somebody.
He's going to have to be that guy this week.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's going to have to help out this week without question.
Dev mentioned it yesterday, but Justin Reed was struggling.
Yeah.
I thought Chase Young showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Chase Young was your best
Chase Young
D-line.
was good.
All right, Chase.
A couple tips.
Hey, we were asking about you, Bo. We didn't know if you get back in there, and you played your ass off.
See how I just pivoted
in that
to a little
game.
positive right there?
It was a positive. Kool-Aid played better as well.
Didn't he have a sack
after really who?
Chase Young?
Yeah. Well, they gave him half a sack, but it was fully his sack. Like somebody jumped on top. And
Werner?
I was like,
I think it was Werner.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
It's Chase Young.
And two batted down passes at the beginning.
90's Brzee.
Oh, then it was Brzee.
It was Brzee.
Yeah.
Which Brzee has shown flashes, but guys, I got to see a little bit more from him. He's a first-round pick.
Against the run, he's
terrible. He's
actually
a good interior pass rusher.
He's
but
bad against the run.
You need more than that.
Yeah, even though it was the back half of the first round, it was still bad. No, you can't be that against the run, or you can't play on first and second down. Which, as a first rounder, you can't be a third down guy.
You can't be a situational pass rusher. Yeah.
So, other than that,
everything's
pretty good.
Everything's great.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty good.
Other than every single position on this team.
Beat Tampa. Easy, Taylor.
All right. That made me depressed. Let's go ahead and take a break. More OTB on the other side.
Off the bench.
Whew, my gosh. Well, at least, hopefully, maybe you enjoy some ice cold Dos Equis and you go for dose while you're watching some football last weekend. Hopefully not again this weekend, but it might be the same story. But you've always got little Dos Equis there. It makes it feel a little bit better. So if you're getting ready for your tailgate this weekend, if you're hosting at the house, make sure that you've got the essentials. The essential is an ice chest full of ice cold Dos Equis.
Yeah, it's an ice chest, refrigerator full.
You don't have to get up if you have the ice chest right next to you.
It's good to get them cold. Nice, cold, delicious, fresh Mexican lager in that green bottom. Look, if you're getting ready for the game, look, we have to show up. I know we lost the game this past weekend, but we got to show up for the Tigers this weekend. And there's no better way to do that for a night game than get a little action with some Dos Equis. 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Drink responsibly. Go for Dos.
Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Game day is going to Nashville.
Huh?
Game day, Nashville, Vanderbilt, Missouri.
That was on everyone's bingo's card.
Why can't you give yourself Missouri's good, bud?
I didn't say they're bad. I've never once said they're bad.
Like we can't play a second of it, but how awesome was it at the coin toss for overtime? Their defensive end just crashed out and was just like talking ish to everybody. Mm-hmm. The microphones picked it up and it was not safe for work language. And he let everybody know what was about to happen. And then what does he do? Gets a sack.
Yep. He was speaking with the devil's tongue.
He felt good about the matchup.
He felt good about the matchup.
He felt good about
and
the
he backed it up.
What sucks is if LSU would have won on Saturday, probably would have been here.
Oh, definitely would have been here, without question. You imagine the juice in the stadium if they would have won?
Would have been. It would have been a 2.
It'd have been one of those ones we talked
matchup,
about.
Maybe
Yeah.
3-4 matchup.
Oh, because all those teams lost in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been at least, I think it would have been maybe LSU 6 and A&M 3.
What was LSU going into that game?
10.
Oh, okay. Never
So it would have been
mind.
6
Okay,
versus
that's on me.
3.
That's on me.
Something like that.
We hadn't gone over the new top 25. Indiana. It's crept on up there, haven't they?
They're the only team outside of Ohio State that's received any first-place votes. Now, of the 66, Ohio State's got 60 of them, but Indiana is the only other team. They got 6, and so it's Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss, Miami, and Vanderbilt.
Has anybody watched any Ohio State this year?
I have.
Outside of Texas? I have not. For whatever reason, I just cannot.
I watched them play against Washington.
I'm not drawn
Illinois.
to their football games.
Me either.
Because
I
they're
watched
much
the
better
Texas
than
one,
everybody
and
they
that's
play.
it.
Have they really played anybody?
Look, I mean,
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're
I think
not
Illinois.
the number one
I think
team.
Illinois is a pretty decent team. I think Washington's a pretty decent team. But to your point of have they played Oregon, Indiana,
They played Texas?
And so even the Penn State game, obviously, that looks completely different,
Yeah.
right? They got obviously Michigan's away this year. Hey, they got to play against UCLA.
Oh,
but it's at home, so they don't have to travel. But no, to your point, they've got Penn State, Purdue, UCLA, Rutgers, and Michigan.
We're not going to really know who Ohio State is. Well, we got a pretty good idea. We know they're good. They absolutely deserve to be number one.
The Big Ten championship will tell you what you need to know.
Indiana.
Yeah,
or Oregon, depending on how I guess it all plays out.
Yeah.
But I mean, any of the teams that have been on their schedule, they've left no doubt.
Yep.
Beat the hell out of Wisconsin.
I agree
last
with
week.
the top rankings. I think that Alabama's better than A&M. They just have the one loss, so that's why they're 4 and not 3. Right, A&M's 3, right? A&M's 3.
A&M's 3, yeah. Bama's 4.
Bama's 4.
You had
Georgia Tech at number 7.
Are they?
They're in the driver's seat for the ACC, man.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Let's go.
They can lose to Georgia.
The Texas Hainsaw Massacre.
Love that so much. That might be the best nickname.
So good.
Yeah.
Will the ACC get 2 teams in?
You potentially, if Miami and Georgia Tech, I'll say that they meet up in the ACC championship game.
And Miami wins.
Miami wins a close game. It's
Right.
the only loss Georgia Tech has. And Georgia Tech, let's say they beat Georgia. Then how do you can't deny them. They got to get in.
Man. I just love how
UVA
he has
is also undefeated in the
zero
ACC.
regard for his body. Like zero.
He has none.
Yeah.
He has none. Because Virginia's loss to NC State was
Yeah.
actually a non-conference game, even though it's a
Which
conference
is so
opponent.
which is so dumb.
Because of the scheduling imbalance.
Oh, okay. That is dumb.
So it still doesn't. So they still are undefeated in conference play and have a chance to make it to the championship game in Charlotte.
How about Texas still being ranked?
I am, and also I'm looking at it, and y'all, Notre Dame's gonna make the playoff.
Ugh.
No, they're gonna make it.
No,
they gonna make it. They're 12 right
Yep,
now.
they're 12. Yeah.
And you look at what they have left on their schedule.
At Boston College.
Boston College is cheeks. Navy's not gonna beat them. I love Blake Horvath. He ain't beating them. At Pitt, could be, maybe. Syracuse and Stanford.
No
and
shot.
losing a game, y'all.
Once Angeli went down,
and they don't have a conference championship. Notre Dame,
because they're cowards.
Notre Dame's best win is going to be against the 20th ranked team in the country, and they're going to make the playoff.
Wasn't Angeli the backup at Notre Dame last season or no?
Yeah, he's the one that came in for.
He was leading the
for
country
Riley.
in passing yards
Yeah.
at Syracuse before he went down.
Dang. Oh yeah, that's true. And then
Yeah.
Colin Hurley came in. Yeah.
No,
Collins.
Oh wait.
Collins. You got your backup LSU quarterbacks
I do.
mixed up.
Who
Ricky.
am I? Ricky Collins.
Ricky Collins.
I'm like Colin.
Oh, Ricky's a great redneck name. Say Ricky.
Hey Ricky.
Hey Ricky.
Somebody.
I need to get
Y'all
Brittany
ever
to
seen
say
La
Ricky.
Bamba?
Get
her up
Brittany
here
up
real
here.
Brittany say Ricky Collins. Oh.
Hey Ricky Collins.
I don't know if it's.
I'm really
we
about to
need
tell her to come up here.
Pass some legislation, or there needs to be like a presidential. What do you call this?
I don't know where you're trying
Sign
to go.
something. Presidential law. Can't remember the name of it. My bad. Where somebody forces Notre Dame to join a
executive
conference.
order?
An executive order. An executive order to force Notre Dame.
They're going to get in the playoff because of their
to
bad
join a conference.
wins,
You
but
cowards.
good losses.
You're as
Write him a
yellow
letter.
as the Chargers uniforms.
Write him a
yellow.
letter. Write Trump a letter and ask him.
Okay.
Say,
Smart.
If
dear
he
president.
sees Matt Flynn,
Right.
he's opening it.
He's going to read that name and
Published
be
order.
like, he's been in the White House 3 times.
True.
Published order.
Big true.
Matt Flynn.
Big true.
He's the guy that Bush told me to watch out for.
Wrote a
All
letter.
right.
He wrote a letter about it.
All right, I
Left it on the
promise I
desk.
do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. But before we do it, okay, when it comes to industrial construction, there's only one team built to handle it all, and that is Pala. So from fabrication and maintenance to construction and turnaround services, Pala has been powering Louisiana's industries for decades. They're trusted by the biggest names in energy and manufacturing because they deliver quality, safety, and reliability every single time. So whether it's a major project or everyday operations, go with the pros who get it done every single time. Visit palagroup.com to learn more. That's palagroup.com, building Louisiana's future one project at a time. All right, we'll finish it up. We're going to get to your questions when we come back here. We'll ask the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com is the website. You can sign up for residential and commercial service. And remember, if you want those roll-off dumpsters, you give them a call at 225-612-2477. Hey, here's what my project is. Here's what we've got going on. And what size do I need? They're going to make sure you have the right size every time. So go to the website today to find all that information. That's trashrangers.com.
TrashRangers.com. We know that they are the absolute best, the absolute experts when it comes to trash removal, whether it's whether you have a dumpster at your house for weekly pickup, whether you have weekly pickup of a dumpster at your place of business, or a roll-off dumpster, 3 different sizes for 3 different size projects, but also they have their sanitation department, but that's their portable toilet business. So if you have a festival, a concert, if you have something, a construction site, and you need a portable toilet, make sure you go to trashrangers.com and check out their sanitation department. Trash Rangers, we are number 1 at picking up number 2. Trashrangers.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. BRAC, your #1 park system in the nation.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in, OTB. Go to boudreauxelectrical.com, boudreauxelectrical.com. Whole home generator, more power, more protection, the ultimate peace of mind. It is not too late. Give them a call, 985-397-1562 on the North Shore. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389. Always online, always ready to help at boudreauxelectrical.com. I have made the executive decision that Ricky is my favorite country name.
All right.
You can have 17 E's in the middle of that thing.
And a few at the end.
Hey, Ricky. Say Rick. Oh, Rick's good too.
Yeah, Rick.
Great.
Dwayne's pretty good.
Dwayne's a great one.
Dwayne.
Yeah, you'd have to say Dwayne.
Great girl one that we like, a Charlene, Darlene. Yeah.
Anything with E's.
I like Tammy. Tammy's a good one.
Tammy's very country.
It's the E's that get you. All right.
Nope.
No can do.
Probably should have asked for Ask the Bench questions before.
Some of these radios.
Ask the Bench. Is it wrong that I really like Detroit now, even though I've been a Packers fan for 30 years? That's like being a fan of Bama and LSU.
Are you wrong for it? Yeah.
No, because if you look, Bama Gump, if you've got grit, if you've got determination, if you've got want to, how can you deny Dan Campbell? It's hard. Very hard. Never cared about Detroit before Dan Campbell. Now it's Dan Campbell and it's Kelvin Shepard.
He's probably the same way with Alabama and Saban, being that he's a Bama fan.
You can be a Kelvin Shepard fan. I'll give you that.
For sure. You can be a Dan Campbell fan too. Like, come on, you don't hate Detroit. You hate
No,
the Bears.
I don't hate Detroit. I got nothing against Detroit. I like them.
Is Bears Packers biggest? Is that? I have no idea.
The Bears, yeah.
Bears.
Yeah.
Bears. Yeah, like I hate the Raiders.
I think
Bears, my best friend could play for
Packers
the
is
Raiders, and I'm not rooting for
I think they're the oldest rivalry in the NFL.
Feels right.
It's either that or they've played the most times.
Feels right. Like, I didn't really care about the Chiefs when I was playing because they weren't any good.
Yeah.
Broncos were,
Todd
once
Haley.
Jay Cutler left, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Raiders? I was about to say something. I was about to quote an Eminem lyric that I don't know if I could have got away with. I'm glad I thought about it.
Yeah, that's the last segment.
Well, I'm just talking about, like, from the higher ups.
Oh, got it.
Not from the children listening in the car. Let's see.
Been a fun show.
Ask the Bench, where did you come from? Because you don't belong here. I came from Shreveport.
I was born in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah,
okay.
Shreveport,
Yeah.
Port City.
I've pretty much
318,
been here
318
my
Great,
whole life.
Ratchet
Texas,
City.
Trinity Mother Francis Hospital.
Yeah, it was Schumpert Hospital.
I don't
Where I
know
came
what
from.
hospital
Streets.
Sacks is
ask,
hitting, though.
Streets.
ask the Bench, what road SEC game that you played in had the best atmosphere? Jordan Hare.
Auburn was always pretty sweet.
Yeah, sweet. Good stadium. Good or bad, day or night. Good place.
Yeah, nice place.
Yeah.
Nice little place.
Yeah, because the swamp can be up or down a little bit.
Yeah, Bama was
Jordan
nice.
Hare is always.
Bama was always
I
nice.
thought Bama was a little quieter than they made it out to be, but Jordan Hare was my favorite to go to. It was always great. Great atmosphere.
Georgia was not much fun. We got
we got
crushed,
locked.
throttled there.
David Green just completed another pass on us. We love you. We thank you. We'll see
Go
you tomorrow.
Tigers!
And Saints.
Off the Bench.
All right, when it's time to take control of your finances, your community matters. That's why at Campus Federal Credit Union, they're all about people first, offering everyday banking, auto and home loans, and financial guidance, all backed by Louisiana families who understand our drive. With a legacy of local service and competitive rates, let Campus Federal be your financial teammate. Visit campusfederal.org. That's campusfederal.org. And power your future with a credit union built for you and your neighbors in Shreveport in Baton Rouge, in New Orleans. They are boots on the ground here in Louisiana, here to help you. CampusFederal.org.
Campus Federal Credit Union, serving Louisiana for over 85 years with the same focus today as day one, which is putting members first, and that's Louisiana members. So why settle for a big national bank when you can join a credit union that invests back into Louisiana and cares about your financial future? So stop by any Campus Federal branch today or visit campusfederal.org.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence.